Good morning, sports fans, and welcome to another edition of NDB Media's Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday morning quarterbacks on Saturday. Hide your kitties, hide your children. We are trolling the digital airwaves, and yes, we kill brain cells. And as such, we are the purveyors of the zombie apocalypse. You have been warned. Good morning, one and all. This is Sports Talk with the Guys. It is May 16th, 2026. Hope you are doing well. What a glorious morning it is. It's 6:02 a.m. here on the Pacific Coast. And no, don't do that. My cat's clawing on chairs right now. Don't do that. Dude. Oh, my goodness. I get a chair. It's a fold-away chair. And the first thing you do is start clawing it up. I have things for them to do, but pets are like women. Whatever you don't want them to do, they're going to do. But whatever. Hey, it is what it is. I know men are from Venus or men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Yeah, who's from Earth? I'm from Earth. That's the best I can tell you. That's why I'm all messed up. Good morning, one and all. If we can do a roll call, it would be beautiful. I'd love to know who is sharing in misery with me. Don't forget to check. There he is. He's coming to collect now. Now he wants a seat at the table. Well, thank you, old man. No, that's all right. So anyway, I would love to do a radio check, please. If someone could let me know that the sound is well and I am as annoying as can be. And it is all good in the hood. Let's go around the horn as we do traditionally get this program going. It is, as I mentioned, May 16th. It is now 6:03 a.m. It is 60 degrees. And as I read my indoor sensor, it's 66 degrees in here. It's 59 degrees outside. Whew. And we do have rain in the forecast. Wow. Let me go to weather on my phone. There is no rain in the forecast, but it looks like it's going to rain. So the weekend's going to be okay. We're going to warm up on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We're going to be in the 80s on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, but we're going to get back into the 70s for next week. But hey, it is what it is. 60 degrees. It's going to be a high 71, low 57, so it's going to be colder than it is now. And it feels like 60 degrees. Wind is heading out from the west at 5 miles per hour. It's going east. Humidity is very high at 89% right now. UV index, there's cloud cover at 0. We have moderate air quality at 61. The dew point is at 56. That's why it looks like it's going to rain outside. It is what it is. Good morning, Jorge. I did not post the link. I am a bad boy. Well, I wish I was, but there it is, folks. I did not post the link. There it is. You can see it right there. If you want to go ahead and join us, by all means, please go ahead and do so. Come in the chat room. Be ready to be accosted by me. No, Mijo, get your claws out of the way. Oh, for the love of God. Thank you, Elway. Elway 7. Jorge, Elway 7. Thank you for answering the roll call. Thank you. Pressure is at 29.90 inches and dropping. Visibility at 7 miles. Sunrise was at 7:48 local time, and it will sunset at 7:46 p.m. The moonrise is at 5:18, so it's out there. The moon is out there right now. And it's going to be setting at 8:13 p.m. Moon phase. We are in a new moon phase. Woohoo! Wow. So, looking at the forecast, they changed what they were doing here. Cloudy skies this morning will become partly cloudy this afternoon. So we'll see. I am now doing a new normal. Good morning, Mr. Kanepka. And I hope you're doing well. So we got three part of the roll call already, folks. This is kind of cool. This is neat. So thank you. Looks like there's a tiny chance of rain. So we'll see. When we went out yesterday in the morning, it was misty, drizzly around here. And then as I moved east, not even a mile. Good morning, Carlos. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're in Southern California and you have an automotive need, that's the man right there. Okay, hold on. Let me wait. There it is. Right there. Carlos, good morning. And maybe he can talk about it in the program if you like. And if he would like to join us live around the world, he is more than welcome. But that's the man you want to reach. He's right there on LinkedIn. If you have an automotive need, that man will fill it right there. So thank you, Carlos, for joining us this morning. Folks, as I do, we're going to go around the horn right now. Very quickly, today's events in sports history. Back in 1882, the 8th Kentucky Derby. Babe Hurd aboard Apollo wins in 2 minutes 40 seconds. In 2019, Brooks Koepka, oh, I forget his name. Thank you, Carlos. I'm glad you're doing well. And, I should put the comments. There it is. There they are. So they're going to be on screen. Fire Sherman record equaling and course record 63 -7 to lead the PGA Championship by 1 stroke after the first round at Bethpage Black, New York. Going around the horn, National Rugby League from the land down under of New Zealand. Upcoming games, Telstra Premiership, round 11. On May 15th, Sharks 38, Bulldogs 16. The Dolphins 32-10 over the Rabbitohs. The Sea Eagles blasted the Wests Tigers 46-18. Earlier today, the Cowboy. Oh, that's right. Sorry. National Rugby League in New Zealand. Cowboys 18, Roosters 12. Also earlier today, the Storm 34-8 over the Eels. Later today, local time, Pacific time, is 9 p.m. Titans visit the Knights. At 11:05 p.m., Warriors visit the Broncos. And at 1:25 a.m. tomorrow morning, the Panthers visit the Dragoons or the Dragons. So look at that. I don't know about that. New car auto broker, Carlos Garcia. He is the man right there. That's what you do. So maybe you can tell us as we move on some of the deals that he has moving. But check him out on Facebook. You can follow him there on LinkedIn. If just tell him the scorekeeper sent you. And he's like, who's the scorekeeper? Well, I got this customer, this guy, Roger. Oh, El Loco. Yeah. Ooh, I don't want to be El Loco. I'm already the Chihuahua. The sports Chihuahua. You know what? I'm thirsty. And my coffee's back there. Gosh darn it. My coffee is back there. And look, I'm surrounded by pussy. Look, there she is. Canela. Oh, you can't see Canela. Hey, sweetheart. It's some crazy. You saw Ash. I need to take a sip of water. All right, folks, this weekend's event, Huntington Beach, AVP. Huntington Beach Open. Wow. There you go. That's the event that's going on. LPGA, the 75th anniversary of women's or ladies professional golf. Leaderboard is live May 14th through May 17th. The Kroger Queen City Championship presented by P&G in Cincinnati, Ohio, home of the Commies. And Amanda Dougherty is -7. Jin Young Ko is also -7. Lottie Wood, or Woad, sorry. You get lost in the names. It's -6. Lydia Ko is -5. Jennifer Kupcho is -4. And Nelly Corda is also -4. Did something just walk by, or was that my chair? I think it was my chair. All right. In the men's PGA Championship, live PGA of America, the Newtown Square. Oh, folks, we're probably going to be talking about the LIV, how that is coming to an end, the golf league, and some of the players, they got the money up front, but they are persona non grata in the PGA now. The PGA has survived, and LIV is coming to an end because Saudi Arabia, the Wealth Sovereign Fund invested lots of quan, and they've pulled out. Typical, but whatever. Alex Smalley is tied with Maverick McNeely for first at -4 and 136. Tied for third, you have three of them: Hideki Matsuyama, Chris Gotterup, and Aldrich Potgeider at -3 and 137. Also taking a look as we go around NTT IndyCar Series next week, baby. IndyCar The Indy 500, 8 days, 48 minutes from this time, real time. Give you some Mendoza Raider news. He's been drafted by the Raiders, and we'll see if I have any news on him right now. I know that John Ram has dumped the PGA Tour. That's one of the stories that we're going to be looking at. And let me see what else I have over here for stories right now. Florida Attorney General subpoenas the NFL over the Rooney Rule. We're going to be looking at that. And federal prosecutors request Yasiel Puig serve prison time for felony conviction. We'll be talking about that as well. And we'll see what else we have. But I don't know if we talked about Rupert Murdoch's high-stakes blitz against the NFL because I think we did. We talked about the NFL having a partial tax break, not like baseball. I was going to say not unlike, but it's a little way too early in the morning. Yeah, way too early in the morning. The situation with the NFL, apparently even they're saying that 89% of all their games are still over the air and they're free, but someone did the math, and sure enough, are you required to pay for everything? And I'm getting lip over in the phone. I'm sorry, folks. We'll get to that in a moment. So right now, the NFL is being investigated because of their antitrust exemption. Because under the agreement that they signed in 1961, I know we talked about this last week, so I'm going over it again. So just very quickly, because you have to get all these different things, it's going to cost you over $600 to catch every game. Well, this is America, folks. Are you entitled for that? This is a business. It's always been a business. The great Lenny Melnick at one time said, not 15, 20 years ago, these leagues don't care about us. They're going to be on when they want, and that's it. And if you want it, whether you're in the stands or not, you're going to have to pay for it. And that's the way it was. So Lenny, the godfather of baseball, or at least fantasy baseball, he had a lot to say even then about that and where they were going. And lo and behold, I think he got that one right. But anyway, I'm going to continue around the horn as we do traditionally. We did IndyCar, Mission Foods, NHRA Route 66 Nationals are live in Chicago. So you can check that out at the Route 66 Raceway in Chicago, Illinois. Then we have the Potomac Nationals May 29th to the 31st. And calm down, Heffelnickel. My on-staff attorney is whispering in my ear. Yeah, I know. Anyway. No, I'm not interested. Anyway. I guess I said something to annoy the on-staff attorney. But it is what it is. And it's Formula One. The fifth race is coming up. We should be around round 8 or 9, but we know something's going on in the Middle East. So some of the races were skipped, like Saudi Arabia, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, stuff like that. And they may be off next year as well, or later in the year, depending on what happens. Once these kids resolve the issues that are going on. I have to admit, being where I am, you guys all know I retired. I retired from my regular job. And I traded up a 12-month job for a 3-month job. That's what I did. And I can only tell you that I have saved so much money driving. That's the issue, driving. And I fill up gas. Yeah, it stings a little bit, but if I were driving to work, it would kill me. It was 32 miles one way. So that equates to 3 gallons of gas a day. And at 3 gallons of gas, that's just straight up usage. At $6.50, it costs, just in gasoline alone, $19.50. Isn't that crazy? One day. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's round trip. That's $20 a day. That's if I find it at $6.50. It's been more, it's been less. And I've learned that, if you get what you pay for. Talking about the NFL stuff, which I'll get back to in a little bit. I know I'm all over the place right now, but and I even haven't had my I have not had my coffee yet. We're also a tad stressed out. Margarita is home, so she has come home to us. It's a very stressful day yesterday. It's one of the most stressful days of my life. She has come home, but we are not equipped to care for her. We're not going to be able to. So it's going to suck. It's going to hurt. And my insurance, it's phenomenal insurance, but because she is not critical, she has made improvement, which is incredible. And I'm not griping by any means whatsoever. I had her home last night. She's home right now. I saw her this morning just before I came out. She's resting. But I'm not equipped. I'm physically not capable of caring for her. And it was very difficult. There were 3 of us that had to change her yesterday. And it's not going to work. I'm just not going to be able to. I was exhausted physically because she is a little bit on the heavy side. She's a heavy girl right now. But thank you, Tony. Thank you for the love, Tony. We got our first heart on Facebook. Thank you. And the realization hit. Folks, it was a very difficult day yesterday. But she is home, and but she's not going to be home for long. And she knows it. She knew she wanted to go to a place because we wouldn't be able to care for her, but we're doing our best. And we have a place, but she's probably going to be in Fontana. That's far. I mean, that's 30 minutes one way in the best of traffic. So I don't know what we're going to be doing as far as that goes. But yesterday, she's home. And she's getting stronger in some ways. And I can say this because she's not watching the program this morning. She's asleep right now. That pancreatic patients have reached 2 years. So she's already gone way past what was predicted. We were given 2 months in early February. So she's past that by quite a bit. We're on borrowed time. We know that. We get that. And we're trying to just appreciate every moment that we have. But we're not going to be able to take care of her. She's eventually going to come back home. We're going to have IHSS, but that takes 45 days. Ugh. And that's so I don't know. There's a lot of things in flux right now. So it's expensive to have home care. Well, not IHSS or anything, but to have her in a place in the condition that she's in, for the love of God, is expensive. But we're gonna do what we can, and we're gonna make it happen. As I told her, I said, "Oh, I'll get 3 jobs if I have to," and it's all good. So I'm continuing around the horn. I gave an early update to Margarita, and I apologize, but it's all good. Formula One Canada will be May 22nd to the 24th. That's round 5. NASCAR. The All-Star race is tomorrow. NASCAR Cup Series at 1 p.m. It's going to be on FS1. So it's not going to be on Fox. Wow. That's a bit surprising. The winner last week, May 10th, at Go Bowling at the Glen, Shane Van Gibbergen. He won the race. Good for him. NASCAR is at the Dover Motor Speedway, Dover, Delaware, 350 laps or 350 miles. That's easy. 1 lap, 1 mile. So it's all good in the hood. When is Sonoma? My favorite race, folks. If you want to watch a race of NASCAR, in my humble opinion, it is a road course. That means there's lefts, there's rights, there's ups, there's downs, there's straightaways. There's lots of stuff. Toyota Save Mart, June 28th. Oh, for the love of God. No. So the only trip that I have, and it's already done, paid for, we're leaving. It's a business trip. I will be in Las Vegas June 20th through the 26th, I believe. So yeah, I'll be able to. That'll be Sunday then, the Toyota Save Mart. Yeah, we have a tax conference in Las Vegas, and Gmo and I will be going. my sister-in-law and her husband will be here, so they're going to stay with Ariel, and that'll be cool. They'll be here for about a week, and yeah, I'm flying them back up from Mexico because they're in Aguascalientes right now, and they're doing me the solid. They're going to stay about a week here, which is really kind of cool. So NHL yesterday, no games, but on Thursday we had 2 games. Round 2, Game 5. Canadians 6-3 over the Sabres. Montreal now leads the series 3-2. And round 2, Game 6. Vegas Golden Knights beat the Ducks 5-1. The Ducks haven't been eliminated. And let's see if we can go on screen so you guys can see what I'm looking at. And you got to share that one with you. And here it is. Let's go to the brackets. There it is. So this one is now final. This one is final. Colorado will be taking on the Vegas Golden Knights for the Western Conference Finals. And Carolina just butchered Philadelphia 4-0, 4-0. And Montreal, as I mentioned just a moment ago, leads Buffalo 3-2. So Carolina's in. We'll see which one of these two for the conference finals. Not too bad. NBA, you guys know what happened. Scores yesterday on the 15th. Well, here we go. These are the latest scores in the NBA. Let me clear this out. We have, so the series is tied. Game 6. Wow. First place Pistons beat the Cavaliers to tie the series 115-94. And game 6, San Antonio Spurs beat the Timberwolves 139-105, 4-2. That one is now in the books. That one is over. Those are the most recent games. And taking a look at the NBA playoff bracket, here we go. We're nearing the end as well. So in the Western Conference Finals, the number 1 Thunder are taking on the number 2 Spurs. First game is going to be on Peacock and NBC at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. And over here, this series is tied 3-3. The Knicks obliterated the 76ers 4-0. That one ended. He's done. He's over. And they're in position. So that's where we are right now in the NBA. Yesterday, in Major League Baseball on Friday, Phillies 11-9 over the Pirates. The Pirates are 24-21. That's absolutely awesome. I love it. Love it. Love it. So Nationals 3-2 over the Orioles. Well, I'm glad someone can beat the Orioles because the Yankees could not. Tigres 3-2 over the Blue Jays. Jansen over Hoffman. They won it in the bottom of the 9th. Way to go, Tigres. The Commies edged the Guardians 7-6. And that was the free game of the day. Actually, there were quite a few free. When you see free game of the day up here on the MLB TV app, those games are available. Every day there is a game that is available. And there were quite a few games that were available yesterday for free, which is cool. Tampa Bay 7-2 over Miami. Shutlands over Junk. I guess he had no junk available, or his junk got beat. I don't know. Ooh, that was bad. But I'll accept the blame on that one. The Cheaters 3-2 over the Gemelitos, and it was, they keep on winning. Good for the Cheaters, but whatever. I know everyone thinks I'm talking about the a-holes. No, these are the Cheaters because of Ryan Braun, one of the most worthless, pathetic animals of today's world. The guy cheated and destroyed another man's career, and Braun is no man whatsoever. He's a cheater. And the Brewers did nothing to put him in his place. So they're the cheaters. Braves 3-2 over the Red Sox. Yankees 5-2 over the Crosstown Mets. The little kids lost, so goodbye. Schlitter over Holmes. Ooh, the ex-Yankee lit up. I didn't get lit up. He lost. The Cubs 10-5 over the Black Sox. Thornton over Hudson. And the A-holes beat the Rangers. I'm saddened. Anytime the A-holes win, it's 2-0 over the Rangers. The Cardinals 5-4 over America's AAA team. The D-backs 9-1 over the Rockies. Wow. I saw the Rockies have returned to what they were doing last year, but they've already won 17 games. I think they won their 17th game like in August of last year. Go figure. Dodgers, Dodgers, 6-0 over the Angels. I was thinking about going to yesterday's game, but thank God I didn't buy any tickets, knowing what happened. Yeah, 6-0 over the Angelitos. Enriquez over Kuchenowicz. Padres shut out the Mariners 2-0, and the worthless Athletics beat the worthless hated ones 5-2. So as we go over the standings of Major League Baseball in the American League East, as things have changed from last week, Tampa Bay Rays are 29-14. They're now in first place, and they are the best team in baseball. The New York Yankees are 2 back. The Orioles are 10. The Blue Jays 10.5, and the Red Sox 11.5. In the American League Central, you have the Cleveland Guardians at 24-22. They are 1 game ahead of the Black Sox, 3.5 over the Gemelitos, 3.5 over the Tigres, who are tied for third. And then you have America's AAA team at 4.5 back. In the American League West, you have the Athletics. Who? What? It's not even. It's May. The Athletics are in first place at 23-21. With everything that's going on in the world, I guess we should see the Athletics in first place. Oh my God, kitties! I'm gonna have to get you some catnip. Oh my word! At 23-21, followed by the Mariners 2 back, the Rangers 2, the A-holes are 6, and the Los Angeles Angels of Chavez Ravine are 7.5 back. Wow! In the National League, the East, the Atlanta Braves 31-14, 689 winning percentage. This division is the only runaway one right now for its entirety. The Phillies are 9, tied with the Nationals. Miami is 11 back, and the Metropolitans are 12.5 back. Hey, when the Pirates are winning and the Mets are not, this man is happy. In the National League Central, the Cubs 29-16, and the Cheaters and the Cardinals are 2.5 back. Pirates are 5, tied with the Commies. So every team in this division is at 533 or better. That's right now the best division in baseball, hands down. Not even close. The worst division is the American League West. In the National League West, you have the Dodgers at 27-18, half a game ahead of the Padres, 5 ahead of the Diamondbacks, 9 the hated ones, and the Avalanche, or the Evelyns of the world. Yeah, I've already explained that story way too many times. We'll just call it Avalanche. The Evelyn Avalanches, Colorado Rockies, are 10 back. So the best team in baseball, as I mentioned, is the Atlanta Braves, followed by the Tampa Bay Rays, and then the Chicago Cubs. Those are the 3 best teams in baseball. In run differential, you got some numbers really, really going right there. You have the Atlanta Braves at plus 92. And on the negative side, this is run scoring. They've scored 92 runs more than the opposition. That's quite a bit. Let's see. The run differential. Yep. The hated ones are at minus 48. That's a quick look at Major League Baseball. Buenos dias, scorekeeper. I looked up how to say good morning in your native language. Clever little bugger, ain't I? Well, we'll just say bugger. Clever. I'm impressed. I am impressed. Bonus dias. So, hey, it is what it is. So there was an article. I don't think you guys can see this article if I open it up. Actually, yeah, you can. I have to look at it on my phone because I have this through what is it? Apple Prime. So I get all this stuff on my phone. So I got to look at the small screens again. I don't want to. Look, they're investigating. Florida's investigating the Rooney Rule. because the Rooney Rule says that if you want to interview for an executive position, a head coaching position, you have to interview two minorities. Whether they get the job or not is immaterial, but you have to interview two minorities. And Florida is saying, yeah, that's DEI stuff, so we're suing you under Florida law. So we'll see where that's going to go right now. That's it. They're being sued. Not much else. I collected most of my stuff from The Athletic this week, so I guess I can get rid of those stories. Let's see. Yasiel Puig, baby. This one is, yeah. I'm going to look him up right now because his story. Yasiel Puig licks bat. That's what shows up, man. That's embarrassing. I told you, it's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting what he did to that one bat. Hey, dude, if that's what you do in life, God bless you. I'm sure you make someone happy, but when you whipped out that tongue and did that thing to that bat on live television, wow. So this was from Sports Illustrated. Yasiel Puig faces prison time after convictions on 2 federal charges. Federal prosecutors requested he serve 18 months after he was convicted on 2 counts in relation to interviews he gave as part of a sports gambling investigation. On February 6th, a jury of his peers, I don't know if they were bat lickers, but whatever. Yeah, were they though? Wow. Jury of his peers. He was found guilty on February 6th of lying to federal investigators and obstruction of justice following a 12-day trial. The accusation stemmed from a 2022 informal interview with the former MLB All-Star related to an illegal sports betting operation run by former minor leaguer Wayne Nix. Puig was being questioned as a witness in the case and was not under investigation, where prosecutors allege he lied during the interview. He told investigators that he knew Donnie Kadakoa, the intermediary he placed bets with, through baseball, not sports betting. During the trial, the prosecution played surreptitiously recorded audio of Puig claiming he didn't cooperate with the investigation. The 35-year-old's defense team argued he cooperated fully in the investigation and blamed the language barrier for some of his answers. Well, if there were people that speak Spanish or whatever language he speaks, I know it should be Spanish, but I'm just being a jerk. The bat licker. Yes, I'm not going to get past it. If you've seen video of it, whatever. So the defense is saying that the statements he gave were due to a language barrier. And this is the interesting thing, folks, because the Supreme Court has established that police can lie to you legally. They can lie to you and get away with it. But you can't lie to them? Well, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm not saying he lied. I know he has been convicted by a jury of his bat-licking peers. And he can appeal it and all. And I believe he should be allowed to appeal it. But if he was a witness, how could they actually go after him for statements? Was he brought to court and then lie? Because then that's perjury. But if he was being questioned as a witness, well, look, my knowledge of the law is obviously lacking because they did bring charges against him and they found him guilty in a court of law. So I would not think that you could, but it doesn't matter what I think because they did. So, wow. So they want 18 months in prison. So, folks, there it is. You cannot lie. You just cannot. You cannot do that. And Yasiel Puig, I'm sorry, dude, but you spend more time in your your adventures with your bats and actually doing real hitting. He reminds me of that guy Bailey when I was working for Kitchen Collection store manager. I was up in Adelanto, the Mavericks. We caught a baseball game up there, and it was fun. And the Dodgers were playing the Adelanto Mavericks, who were the Padres minor league team at the time. I think it was Bakersfield at the time, the Dodgers, single A. I don't think the Southern California has ever had anything higher than minor league single A ball over here. But Piazza, this is how far back it was. Piazza was in the minor leagues. And the pitcher that had come up was wild. He was all over the place. I mean, he was wild. And he hit Piazza on the shoe top. Threw a curveball. Had some good break on it. But, we'll get to that in a moment. Thank you, Mr. Kanopka. So, yes. Don't get me wrong. You have to tell the truth. You do. But thank you, Tony. Charge of interfering with the police investigation if you lie as a witness. There it is. Thank you, Tony, for making that clear. Because the way I've seen it in my workplace, being a former shop steward, witness testimony, if you don't put them under oath, they can recant. And do they? Have they? Will they? Oh, for the love of God, yes, they do. But yes, you are so right on that. And see, did he sign a statement saying that's my statement? If he did, I guess they got him for that. But as a witness, I would just say his information is, oh, no, you can't lie. No, you cannot lie. He assaulted me. I'm a witness to my own. Well, that person assaulted that. Yeah, you can't lie. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thank you, Tony. I'm glad it was you to make it very clear for me. Now, Mr. Puig, you're going to get between 9 and 18 months. He is a first-time offender, I believe. But look at it again. He was denying or language barrier involvement in a gambling ring. Yet again, baseball has gotten themselves into so much trouble being involved with all of these gamblers and other sports. And guys, if you think if Shohei Ohtani, his interpreter, if you believe the story, is the one that took the hit for him. Look, Pete Rose, I was going to say store manager, as a manager, he bet on all sports and he bet on baseball. But he said, but I bet on my team to win. Every contract says you cannot bet. You can't. If you don't want to play by the rules, then there are ramifications. It amazes me the inherent lack that, no. You guys know that about 1/3 of the United States believes the world is flat? You know what that means? That means we do have a genuine First Amendment. You can say and think whatever you want. Whether you believe it's right. Look, I can prove the world is round. I'm a man of science. I'm also a man of faith. But the world is round. Okay, it doesn't take an idiot to realize that. So, people who believe it's flat, look, statistically, folks, the sun moves, the moon. Whenever there is an Earth, thing, it should be a straight line. It's always a globe on the moon. When the Earth covers, it's like oblique angles, math, simple. Being that 1/3 of Americans, and this is only in America, it doesn't happen around the rest of the world. It just proves that we have the First Amendment and our school system sucks because they're not teaching critical thinking. Good morning, John. Gajitos. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate the like on Facebook. Hope you're having a good weekend. I did not do the birthdays yet on the upcoming week. It's about the only thing I've been doing well for a little while now. So let me see. Do I have the birthday? Oh my goodness. Our very own Almighty. Happy birthday, Almighty, today. Happy birthday, Richard classmate of mine, Trinidad Santana, May 17th. Happy birthday to you. Carlos Faraldo, former co-worker, May 19th. Carlos, I hope you're doing well. Happy birthday. James Haney of Starship Excelsior. My sister-in-law is in 4 days. Good for her. May 20th. Good for her. Luis Cabral, former co-worker, client. I shouldn't have put him on blast, but I did. Aisha, thank you for the love. Appreciate it. 4th Facebook like. And Journey, May 21st. Antonius Spangler, former classmate of mine. A classmate of mine. Well, former? No. Anyway, May 22nd. And author Robert Wood on May 22nd as well. So those are the upcoming birthdays. And Tony, I hope you weren't disappointed with me that I was actually taking the tact of, well, could you get in trouble? It just took me a while to come back. I have not had my coffee yet. I've had water, and I am thirsty. I actually might be a bit dehydrated. So damn tired from last night. I know that's the image that you wanted, right? Scorekeeper sucking from a straw. I know, I use the S word. A straw. Yeah. Whew. Anyway. All right, folks, here we go. Here's our joke. This was sent to me by Lethal Migraine. And let me see if I can get this one to work. Okay. Okay, all right. That was all right. Here we go. Let me set it up for the sound. This will qualify as the joke. And here we go, folks. It's the Mexican word of the day. Here we go.
Mexican word of the day. Blueberry. I don't think I'm going to go for my walk. Last time I did, the wind blew very hard. I lost my sombrero.
We use the S word again. This time it was sombrero. Good morning. Can you please post the link in the host page, please? I did not. Let's see if I can post that one in the host page right now. I think it's the first time I haven't done it in over a year. No. I was actually out here earlier as well. So my level of incompetence knows no bounds today. 4/5/16/2026. And we'll see if the time delay required. Thank you. I appreciate that, Tony. It's all right. And well, apparently there was no time delay on that one. You would think that there would have been at least a few seconds, and I just posted it, and bam! There he is, Mr. Big Dog. I'm going to stop right there. I'm scared. Yeah. We just lost the audience. Damn, they all left. Son of a... Anyway, what's going on, Big Dog?
Good morning. Actually, the reason why it was so fast is I decided to check the comments to go live, actually onto the live broadcast, and I saw the link in the comments, so I clicked on that.
What's going on?
Whole lot of nothing.
Yeah. Did you get a little drizzle up? Yesterday.
Oh no, not at all.
Oh really? We actually had quite a bit yesterday. I was even joking over the fact that we had a slightest of lightest, drizzle, breeze, whatever, and then east of us in Claremont there was actually rain. That was kind of cool. I was like, wow.
No, didn't get none of that over here.
Yeah, it wasn't much. I was really happy. I said I don't have to water again. And then when I got back, I was like, I don't think they've reached the ground. It didn't even look like it. But again, we only had a little bunch of birds in heat. but over in Claremont and Montclair, there was water on the ground, which was kind of cool. It rained out there. So it wasn't batchy fog, it was batchy rain. You know, due to my language barrier growing up, I always thought that they were saying patchy clouds and patchy rain. No, it's Apache as the Indian. Like, huh? So I didn't realize that they were always saying Apache. But the clouds are only in certain parts, so it's patchy. Whatever. They like to do what they like to do. So that was my language barrier. I'm very sad, big dog. I misunderstood a weather and pattern description. I don't know what I'm going to do. Sorry. I'm drawing this
Well,
because I have nothing
well,
else.
I'm like 59 and 7/8, and I had never heard Apache before. So
Dude, I didn't
there
know
you
it
go.
was either. I didn't know.
At least now you at least in your youth you found that out.
Yeah, some time ago. But like I said, it was a language barrier, and it was made clear to me that I was wrong. I'm like, oh, okay. So we remember our failures in life, and I thought it was patchy fog, like patch, Patch, but apparently not. So whatever. Oh, so big dog. I'm sorry, man. Lakers just didn't have enough to take on the best team in basketball right now. Huh?
Oh yeah, no, I knew that one going in. I mean, it was hope against
You
hope.
did say that.
Oh yeah. I mean, truth truth be told, we weren't supposed to be Houston, so we got past that. And much as I hate to admit it, we have beating the Houston is because of LeBron James. So, his last hurrah. But he is now, I guess it would be July 1st or 2 weeks after, whenever the finals are over, he'll be a free agent. And of course, Palenka and management are saying all the right things. They want him back. They'd love to have him back, so on and so forth. But the fact of the matter is, he was making 53.9 million this year, 52.9 million, somewhere in there. So 53 to 54 million this season, and he has maintained the same stance his entire career, that when contracts are up, he will never take less than the max amount.
Mm.
So there is no way that they're going to pay upwards of 55 to 60 million dollars for a 42-year-old by the time the season starts. That is the third option on the team. He is the legit third option. So and the fact that there's half of the team that half the players on the team this season are free agents. So that's a lot of money to be spreading around, and there is a cap,
So it's
unlike
done.
baseball.
He's not returning.
No one has said he's not returning. He has said he's not. He says he doesn't know what he's going to be doing. He says he needs a few weeks to decompress the season, figure out what he's going to do. But all indications are that if he continues to play, he's not going to leave California. So that puts the Clippers or the Golden State Warriors.
The minute you said he's not going to leave California,
He loves it here in California. His kids love it here in California. His wife loves it in California. They're not leaving California. And it's not like the taxes are going to bother him. The guy's a legit billionaire. So, the options, Golden State wants him big time. Like I said, I would laugh if he went to the Clippers, because I think that would just be poetic justice. I guess Phoenix would be an outside possibility, since it's close. They're less than an hour away by plane, or about an hour away by plane. Plus it also keeps them close to Vegas, which of course, I think it's next year is when when the league meets to formally say yes to introducing 2 more new teams, which they figure are going to be Las Vegas and excuse me, and back in Seattle once again.
The Kraken, the Kraken. Oh my
Uh,
gosh, Bigora.
Actually, they will be called the Seattle Supersonics. The Supersonics, when the Thunder left Seattle, the Supersonics left to go to Oklahoma City. That was with the agreement that Seattle, the name Seattle Supersonics, stays in Seattle, along with that championship. So technically, even though it was their second championship as a franchise, they officially said it's only their first because it's the Oklahoma City Thunder that won and not the Seattle Supersonics back in '79.
Okay, fair enough, but it's the organization. Well, okay, I'm not going to argue. There's nothing to say to that. This is the NBA. That's okay. They can do whatever they want because it's like in baseball, it's the organization wherever it goes, it keeps. Every like the Minnesota Lakers, they're the same organization. They change
Mhm.
names. They're not Minnesota anymore. They're the Los Angeles Lakers. But it's okay. It's NBA. God bless them. Do what you need to do. They're probably going to be America's #2 sport someday in the future. People are actually talking about it, and good for them. Good for them.
Well, yeah, I guess. Let's see. But it should be an interesting Western Conference Finals though, because Oklahoma City versus San Antonio. San Antonio is on an accelerated track. No one expected them to be this good, this fast. They expected them to maybe be what they are now in a couple of seasons. But Wembanyama, he's been playing spectacularly. He's averaging something like 5.5 blocks a game. I believe he had a 12 block game just the other day, 13 block
Really?
game. I forgot what it was. Yes.
Oh,
Uh,
damn.
the fact, yeah, the fact that he's what 7'5", and then has the length. When he puts, if I'm not mistaken, I think he can touch the rim without jumping. He can stand flat-footed and actually grab the rim, I believe. So he has Roger Noriega arms.
Just the arms, not much else. Good morning, anime girl.
Morning, Happy.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa gozaimasu. How are you?
Doing fine. How are you?
Doing fine. Me? Oh, I'm enjoying a little bit of life, shall we say. I was
Oh,
I was watching earlier, and I found something which I thought might amuse
scorekeeper?
Scorekeeper. Yeah. Do you wish me to share it with you,
Oh,
Scorekeeper?
please.
Yes.
Okay,
Is
here
it
we go.
scorekeeper? Is it scorekeeper in a Red Sox uniform or something?
You ready for this?
Yes, I wish I was 10 years younger. But I sit here getting plumper. Drinking wine as I scroll and wonder. I'll never know, I'll never bother.
There you go. Just for you, Scorekeeper.
It's the over 40 anthem. Well, thank you. Knowing that both of you are in the hood, I need to get a quick refill of water, which I have up in my filter, which is right behind my Jedi.tax blue folder thingy right there. I'm going to get my
But you're
water.
gonna
I'm
get
also going to
coffee.
get my coffee.
Whoa.
There
As
we
I
go.
just said, I'm going to get my water and my coffee because I still think.
Water, isn't that where the alcoholic beverage is sitting as well?
As a matter of fact,
Yes, they
yeah,
do.
up there. Yes.
Yeah, see, that's what you
But
do.
look,
It's not bloody water at all. It's gin, vodka, and
it
bloody.
is
tequila.
water because I do not drink on a regular basis. Yet, I cannot get past this. This is empty. It's like having the. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that, but it's like, damn, I should not say. Anyway, this
Go on, you've dug the hole. Keep going. Just fall into it.
is the empty container to the Bushmills, and this is 16 years, age 16 years single malt whiskey. I unfortunately have gotten a taste out of this, and it is absolutely beautiful, and it is good stuff. Let me tell you, Bushmills. There was an author I was reading that he would refer to Bushmills as a surprise package, and this good stuff, single Irish whiskey. I do have it in my coffee, but I'm empty. The container's empty. But this thing so changed my life that I've kept the container.
You should cut a hole in the lid, a little slot hole, and every time you cuss, you should put $1 in there, and that'll be your swear jar.
Be forward in a day.
No.
I was gonna say he'd be able to pay for his cruise vacation in about 6 months.
Probably 2.
Thank you,
especially
Morgan.
during tax season. Especially during tax season.
Good morning to you.
I have no trips planned. I've cut all of them because I was supposed to be on a cruise last week. I cut that one in February the minute she became ill. And then the cruise that I had for July and September, those are gone. They're cut. And I lucked out. There's like a 90-day cutoff to get your money, but the full money, I made it by like the day of. And they were so like, oh, Mr. Ege, you don't have to cancel. We'll just give you credit plus another $500 on board ship credit. So you just keep the money. I'm like, nah, I want my money. I got my money.
Yeah, they were doing everything to keep that money.
Yeah, they were. And don't get me wrong, Carnival Cruise, there's a lot of videos about them. I have been on the Booze Cruise. The Booze Cruise is the weekend cruise, folks. It's the 3-day cruise. It might not be the weekend, but
how can you go on a booze cruise if you don't drink?
The point is, I've been on one. I've been on one, and they can be rowdier.
That's what he just said. He'd been on one. He didn't say he had fun on one.
Yeah. And
he tried putting an upside down pineapple on his door, but it didn't work.
Yeah, tomato. Yeah, right.
So I don't do the 3-day cruise. That's the Booze Cruise. And I've been on them. And right now the videos, there's a certain class of people that are always picking fights. And I would say it is true, but you don't see all the other classes fighting as well. They just don't make the video as much. There's just a certain level of hatred directed to a certain group of people. But as far as the people that fight, that get drunk and fight on the Booze Cruise, yeah, it's so much so that I didn't want to continue with it. It's almost hostile. It's like these people just go to drink, and be stupid for 3 days. Hey,
so basically the 3-day cruise, you could sort of put it towards Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. So in other words, I'm spending the weekend with Dodger fans, and that's just not my love of life.
There's much difference there.
No, no. And by the way, there was a story which I'm going to have to find. I thought I emailed myself. Yet more video of Dodger fans doing what Dodger fans do at Dodger Stadium. This is every stadium has the fans that go in a group, get plastered, if you will, and act stupid. It happens everywhere. But when you start collecting the video, it's starting to happen a lot more at Dodger Stadium, which is terribly amusing to me. Just terribly amusing. The class of fan that you see at Dodger Stadium. And Big Dog and I are besides ourselves, not at what I'm talking about, what I'm about to say, about the prices. So knowing how expensive Dodger Stadium is, why the are you going there to go get drunk and pick a fight and get possibly kicked out? And
are the fights happening in the lower bowls also, or in the lower levels?
Well,
yeah, that's what I was going to say.
The videos that I saw were up in the view sections and famously out in the outfield pavilion. Oh. And lo and behold, and forgive me, Anime Girl, I apologize. Please hold that thought. Anime Girl, I stayed quiet when you told me what you had. And Gridiron Girl, sorry, Gridiron Girl, I'm so happy that your surgery went well. And I am really, really very happy because actually I don't know everything that you posted. I know you told me what it was. And I guess everything went well in the surgery. Hopefully you'll be able to join us. This is why she's not joining us, folks. It's because she's had facial reconstructions. Just kidding. No, she's not.
Oh, she is so going to
that's right.
slap you when she gets on. She is so going to keep
I
slapping
what
you.
an a-hole. But hopefully she will join us soon. But she had surgery. Some people would consider very minor. Some people would consider major because it was still, it was cancerous.
Surgery. You don't muck around with that.
Yes, that's why. But it was of a cancerous nature. So I know she did post that, and I hope she is doing better. Like I say, folks, I'm getting comments from everyone. Is well, didn't you see the comment I sent you? Didn't you see my post? I have zero bandwidth for the internet right now. And people, did you see this? No! I have other things on my mind. And people are getting offended when
my response to that comment, if someone says to me, "Did you see my latest post?" I sit there and go, "No, I have a life. I have interests outside of social media. I do stupid things these days. I don't necessarily sit there and."
I am overqualified. So it is 7:03 a.m. Let's do the quick little intro. Or the top of the hour at 7:03 a.m. This is Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday Morning Quarterbacks on Saturday. And yes, that was my chair a moment ago. It wasn't me. Well, I mean, it was me moving the chair, but that's neither here nor there. And that actually rhymed. We are the longest running sports program on the internet. And it is, no, wait a minute. I might have to take that one back. We are one of the longest running, regularly scheduled sports programs on the internet. You've got to be careful on how you qualify that stuff. But we're in our 18th year here on Sports Talk with the Guys. And in November, Big Dog, in a blasted 6 months, we will be opening year 19 doing this. For the love of God.
They mean they let you get away with it that long?
They don't know we've been getting away with it. Big Dog, please take over, sir. I do really need a refill of water, and my coffee is waiting. So I'm going to be right around the corner, but the cord does not reach. I'll be right back.
Yeah. He's going to creak now. Told you.
I'm going to have to love you and leave you, Big Dog. Sounds like I got somebody at my front door.
Okay. Tell the king hi. All righty, folks. Let's see what top headlines are. I was going to do a little banter back and forth with Anime Girl, but we were going to hopefully talk about her Cowboys, but that's fine. And as I was talking earlier, the Spurs versus the Oklahoma City Thunder in the Western Conference Finals, that's going to be one hell of a series. I think this is their first true test as far as Oklahoma City Thunder is concerned. They are undefeated in the playoffs so far, 8-0. The Lakers gave them a couple of good runs, but they just did not have the firepower to have it consistently last the entire game. So, it'll be fun. It'll be fun to watch between the Spurs and the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm pretty sure the Thunder are going to come out on top, but we will see on that one. Oh, you're back.
No,
it wasn't the king. It wasn't the king.
No, it was some demented lord that's not fallen on hard times, and
So, any good news on your Cowboys this week? Or it seems like everybody's talking good things about them before the draft. So.
Well, there's some idiot turning around saying that book your Super Bowl tickets because we're going to be there. And I'm
I'm not that far.
Yeah, I thought I've heard all this before. You could. Yeah, you could have a diamond.
I saw the one
team.
You posted. Yeah,
you could have a diamond team sitting there in offense and defense. To the minute Jerry Jones sticks that in and starts moving stuff, you're screwed. And that's the Cowboys' problem. It ain't what's on the pitch. It's the damn manager. Jerry, get rid of him and we might do things. That's the problem.
Unfortunately, he's the owner and he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that's the biggest.
The Cowboys is a cash cow for him.
Yeah, cash cow for quite a few things, I think, but never mind.
Yeah, I mean, scorekeeper, is he not in with the Yankees as far as the food thing?
Yes, in the 90s and 2000s with George Steinbrenner, both of the homie clowns got together and they purchased at the time 70% of all concessions companies in the United States. So I find it terribly amusing that 49er fans, I believe they were one of them. I'll have to check. I find it amusing that 49er fans are buying their food and they're still paying the Cowboys. Oh my God. That's why I find it amusing when Angel fans are paying the Yankees as well as Doyer fans. It's amusing. George Steinbrenner, look, that man was smart when it came to business, period. He was. Far from perfect, but he knew how to make a buck. He was a showman and he was good at it. Jerry Jones.
So we'll use it. Jerry Jones and George Steinbrenner, and we'll use a wrestling term. They are visionaries that saw the future and did money.
Look, Jerry Jones was nobody, and he made himself wealthy through oil. And he had, unreal. He went from nothing to $100 million. He genuinely invested every damn penny he had in the Cowboys. He had nothing else. And look at what it has become. Look, does he satisfy his investors and stuff? For the love of God, yes. The Yankee ownership group, the Cowboy ownership group, they don't. They're satisfied. Otherwise, he would have been removed. Now, the Yankees a little different because it's a family trust that still owns. And
so it still is the Steinbrenners?
Oh, yeah. It's still
or Steinbrenner group, I guess, led by the Steinbrenners?
Yeah. And it's not like the Raiders, where the managing general partner was not the majority owner. He was the managing partner. Case in point, remember, Big Dog, you need to help me out. Remember when that TV executive took over to manage the Dodgers for like a year or 2 years? He became the managing general partner. But he invested like $10 or $25 million, which was nothing compared to what the Dodgers were worth. And it's nothing compared to what they're worth now. The Guggenheim Group, for the love of God, everyone should just say, could I give you $1? And could you do something with it? The Guggenheim Group will probably deliver $10 in 10 years. Or, no, that's wrong. Probably $10 in 2 years. The Guggenheim Group is an impressive group when it comes to doing stuff. But anyway.
Now, I remember years ago, and I just did it on a whim to see what the Guggenheim Group actually was. I can't remember. Are they like a investment group? Are they a hedge fund? What is their main source, other than the Dodgers? What is their main source of money? To make income?
I believe they are an investment firm.
Oh, yeah, okay. So that's what I kind of remember them being.
I don't know if a hedge fund would be appropriate, but so that most people would understand, a hedge fund would be appropriate, just for the sake of communication right now. They're investors. They have an investment portfolio. This is not like the owner of Microsoft that passed away. One of the investors of Microsoft, I should say, the one that has to sell the Mariners or the Seahawks. And he also owns another team. Is it Portland or Sacramento? The trust still owns.
It might be Sacramento because I know Portland's up for sale right now because their guy died last year, and then the wife took over, and the wife no longer is she doesn't want to handle it anymore.
I believe that's the situation.
Yeah, she's like in her 80s or something like that, and she's just like, sell.
Hey, I am so proud. I found these after tax season. These are
What are
mice
they?
pads, and they're little cheat sheets for tax season. It's kind of cool. This could have helped me during the season, but scorekeeper buys it after. It's about right.
Well, it's an investing for next year. Investing
Actually,
for 2027 taxes.
They're actually nice, smooth surfaces that I will be purchasing them next year. And Big Dog, because scorekeeper can never get out of the past. Remember the calendar pads that were in the office, and you would just pull one sheet out or tear it off? They have them for tax season as well. Like, ooh, this is good for the trainees and the other preparers. And I have one right there, another one on the other desk, and it's cool because they have the tax deadline dates. I find it amusing when the people that I'm training say, "You mean tax season's not over?" Oh no,
It's never over.
It is never done. And I've had quite a few appointments as it is this month. But recently I had to shut this week down because of what was going on with the family. And I was able to move forward. A personal gripe, it amazes me how some people know the stuff that's going on in my life, and the very whisper of me calling. I had 3 clients this week that knew from another person. I didn't tell them. They're like, "You're calling me 3 days in advance. You need to move the appointment, don't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And the first thing they said is, "How's your wife?" I was like, wow, word God. Most of my clients know each other. They do. They do. And it amazes me that all of my clients this week were like, they had to get it done this week too. But their whole thing was, hey, you need time? No problem. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Anime Girl, for ruining my intro. But thank you for taking the reins and bringing people in when I was about to do a proper intro. But that's okay. Big Dog does it too. Everyone does it. It's all good in the hood. Philly, hi.
Hey. What's up?
There he is, people. The man, the myth, the legend in his own mind, and a friend to us all. But of course, he is the ultimate Eagles fan, the ultimate Philadelphia fan. And that is why we call him the Philly. Special. Lost it there for a second. Special.
That was a record. I got to call
Both
Guinness.
Anime Girl and I went to a drink on that one. That was hilarious. Tony,
I need a cigar now.
I was about to say, to quote another movie, there's nothing like getting blown on the air in a fine morning. Oh my God, you're red, Tony. Oh, and you're red. You have a hue about you. How you doing, young man? How are your squirrels?
Good. They're well fed, so I should be good for a while.
I may have to feed my little kitties. Poor things. They usually consume food. Oh, they bailed. They've had it with me. They're gone. They're like, that little bastard's not going to feed us. And then one of them said, it's Saturday morning, moron. Like, this little blowhard's going to go for the next 3. Let's go hunt. They're gone. Yeah, they were here all this morning up until a moment ago. Good morning, Tony. How is everything? Oh, an Anime Girl. If we have a chance, maybe we can do a weekly program during the week, Monday through Friday, if you're available in the mornings.
Your morning or my morning?
It would be my morning, woman.
See how selfish? See how selfish he is? It has to be his morning, not your morning.
Yeah,
it can't be your morning.
My morning, not your morning.
Well, folks, the fact of the matter is,
colonial.
I am now a full-time caregiver, so I'm not going to be going anywhere. I'm not going to be doing anything, and it's.
Oh, been there, done that. Got a T-shirt.
Yeah. Come on, Tony. That was funny, dude. Jeez. Wow. Yeah, I'm doing that now, and it's I don't realize yet how my life has been altered irrevocably. So,
Well, if you think when I first popped on here every Saturday, I used to get to a certain stage and say, "Right, I gotta go," and I used to
Yes.
leg it. That's what I was doing.
I remember you used to cook for mom.
Yeah.
And you would have, and it had to be at a particular time you'd get done, and you would haul ass back home. I remember that. Yes.
Yep. I had to do it. That's every afternoon. It was a case of up sticks and move. You know.
Yeah. Look, the reality is Margarita is bedridden, and she's a big girl, and I do not, because of my spine, my compressing discs, I have no way of being able to. I will probably hurt her and trying to assist. And then my daughters are not strength conditioning. So we're not going to be able to do it, but who knows? We'll see.
Again, you see, been there, done that, got the t-shirt and the damn video on how to pick up somebody when they hit the ground. You know, believe you me, it ain't easy.
When they made the decision to kick her out, because now I am angry. There's a law in California, the safe harbor law, that a patient has to be released and everything has to be in place before they're released. They were not released. You know, the damn bastards didn't even give me a copy of the discharge. Well, we never do that. Yeah, totally. Yeah. They actually,
that doesn't sound right.
Right.
I've never heard of that.
You're right. I'm telling you, Kindred Hospital, blow me. I hadn't said their name, remember? Because I said, while she's there, I'm not going to say a word. Kindred Hospital treated her well, very well. I'm eternally grateful to Kindred Hospital. But your discharge team, not unlike Pomona Valley, remember I said that too, Big Dog?
So
at the very end.
So staff is great, but management sucks.
Oh yeah, that ends the conversation. Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
essentially that's what you're saying, because they took so well. They took the care of her so well, and then once it transitioned to her leaving, that's when management takes over, and they were just like, "We need the bed, bye."
It's the discharge group. They suck, man. They suck. But everything, for the most part, look, they had a bad attitude. She was supposed to be released. I should have had a copy of the discharge papers. Well, we never do that. And then, we gave it to the something. No. The patient walks out with a copy of the discharge papers, or their kid.
Always.
Well, we don't do that. And then the minute I said under California Safe Harbor, click, like, oh, you motherfuckers. Oh, I was like, oh, all right, no problem. Because they have to be signed also. There's no signature. Oh, Mr. Scorekeeper is a vindictive mother. No, all I told him was on the phone is you guys essentially dumped her on the street. Did they? No. She was transferred, everything, but we had no record of her medical, the discharge papers, nothing. Yeah, it was the poor nurse that came over. She was figuring to get my wrath. I'm like, no. She kept saying sorry. I'm like, no, you had nothing to do with this. And she's been through this, I imagine. We were up till she got here at about 5:30, and we were up till about 11:30. Still,
so she's at home. She's home right now.
She is home right now. Yes.
Is she staying home right now? Because I cut out.
No, she's not. We cannot care for her. We cannot. I actually hurt myself.
Understandable. No,
and trying to care for her, and I'm like, man, that was the first few hours. So we're having someone who is an IHSS. I cannot say who it is because they'll get in trouble. That they're going to be helping us out, and she's going to go ahead. She's going to have to go in a home for a little while. Once IHSS is set up for her, she will be returning. But I physically cannot. I will end up hurting her. I already hurt myself. So that wasn't good. So anyway, it was a nice feeling having her home last night, and even now, knowing that she's here, guys. I just can't tell you. I cannot tell you what it means, and I think she knows that. and the cats. Oh my God, the old man. I took him in, right? And cats don't have the best of vision. They have it at dusk. They have it at certain times during the day. Science has proven that they really don't see us. We're like a blur or a shadowy figure. Well, anyway, I'm like, do I have cat vision? Anyway, because I see blurs and shadowy figures. So they go by sound and scent. Well, I was holding the old man, and I brought him over to her at a distance, but close enough where he could see, and he didn't react. She greeted him, and he flinched, and his ears perked up. He knew who it was, and he hadn't seen her in 4 months. I couldn't believe it. Because cats don't show emotion the same way, that other people do. And this cat heard her voice and flinched, and he was like, you know, too, I guess. And he kind of wanted to jump on the bed. I'm like, oh no, young man, you can't do that. So I had to take him back out, but she saw him flinch too. Wow. That little fur ball, dude. Couldn't believe it. Because when she greeted him, I felt him flinch in my hands. Wow. He was happy to see her. That was exciting. So definitely for one night, everyone was under the same roof. It feels good. So sorry, got a little emotional there. So hopefully Anime Girl, Gridiron Girl will join us soon. But go ahead, Big Dog. I know you have a story. And let me remove the comments. Sorry, sir. Go ahead.
I have a question and a story. Is for Southern California, Huntington Beach, is
AVP.
the surfing? Oh, okay. So it is volleyball. Okay, good. Because I don't know if you mentioned it or you saw the article, because I know you're always busy during the week except for Saturday. When you get news that we tell you, for the first time in over 50 years, I guess to announce the starting of beach volleyball in Huntington Beach, the Goodyear blimp, the Goodyear blimp landed on the Huntington Beach shores. So for the first time in over 50 years, a blimp landed on the beach.
Wow.
And I guess it was to announce the opening of volleyball
AVP.
season. So so Huntington Beach, I believe it was Wednesday, the Goodyear blimp, which is based here in Carson, took a little short trip, and it was all pomp and circumstance. You could tell the beach had been combed over because it was completely smooth. They had a little, I'm pretty sure it was probably like a 12 by 12 square, which was the landing spot, so they knew where to land. But I thought it was pretty cool. I figured it was hard for the pilots to land because of the wind that usually comes in, off the beach.
Yeah.
And it is a blimp, so but it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd have to ask an old girl I knew. Her name was Amanda. See, is it easy to navigate the surface currents when you're landing on the beach? Anyway, oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, all hands, battle stations.
Morning.
Morning.
Good
Gig.
morning, Gig. How are you? How are you feeling?
Did you paint that, or is that you?
That's me. That's my reconstructive surgery, Roger.
Hey, sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for that image.
You're welcome.
See, people, this is a cautionary tale. Don't pick your nose too hard when you have nails.
Woohoo! So now she's asking to get slapped today. I'm keeping out of that one.
With the nails and the discharge from the nose. That'll be on the slap. Wow. Wow, Big Dog. Morning.
Morning.
But I knew it would make her laugh, and hopefully making you laugh isn't painful. And if it is, I apologize.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it is painful.
How are you doing? I'm glad you're on with us. That must mean you're doing a little bit better, at least mentally. How are you doing?
Yeah, mentally, yeah, I am. Thank you.
Feeling a lot better, huh?
A whole lot better than Monday. So, yeah, a
Yeah,
little bit day by day. So,
it's cool.
yeah,
It generally hurts less every day, right?
yeah. Well, there's not just the nose; it's a little bit of the inner fold of the cheek. You can barely see that one,
Oh,
Yeah,
and
and
then
again, I didn't tell anyone, and I probably should have. At least I should have said it to the team. And I just, again, I'm sorry, kiddo. I was a bit
oh,
distracted,
it's
but
okay.
when you explained it to me, I but I in essence blew you off as well because you shared it with me, and I was not a very good person in responding in kind. When you described it to me, you were implying, I believe it was like on the surface a little bit, on the outside,
Well,
like on the
yeah,
cheek, the nose.
that
Is that
that's
correct?
what that's what they thought, the cheek and the nose, and
Okay.
um, yeah. So that's what I went in for. But
But what did they
uh,
find?
well, first of all, local anesthesia really sucks.
Tell me about it.
that's you, and you're supposed to ask for more.
I did, but the way they do it is, yeah, they localize it, and
Hmm.
having it done in the nose and the cheek is
It's
fucking,
bullshit.
sorry for my
No,
French, but
don't
it's
say
fucking,
sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, this is real world. I'm going to put it out there. Gridiron Girl, just do what you need to do. If you want to swear right now
it's
for
fucking
what they did to you,
painful.
just go.
I'd rather give birth to
To
again
Roger?
To
what
two boys. Shut up.
I did, but yeah. So yeah, it was very painful. So yeah, it's local anesthesia. The thing was to take the cancer from the root, and then they would take it to a biopsy, and then come back and let me know if they got it all. They came back 45 minutes later saying success on the cheek. The nose was far more what they thought of, so that's why I look like what I do.
So,
Um,
so did they have to go in a second time, or they got it all on the
No,
first
so
shot?
so they had to go in the second time. So
Ooh,
that's when I started feeling it again. I go, I need another shot. God damn it!
yeah,
And
exactly.
yeah, so I had to go through that shot again.
I'm so
Fucking
sorry.
painful. And then he told me that now then they had to, next step was to put the stitches on. So they did it with the cheek, and then they said, well, with the nose, we need to get he gave me some options, and that's when reality set in. And he said, I need to give you a skin graft. So
Oh,
yeah, because not
if
yeah.
if I may ask, where they get the skin from your arm, from your leg, from
Uh,
Yeah,
your?
because they
Well, I
have
know
they have
there's
two of
certain
them.
areas.
There's like one is here and then also behind the leg, right, big dog? Just below your
Yeah,
butt cheek, right?
well,
Yeah.
depending on what they need, but sometimes even the butt cheek, they'll
Oh,
get it
the
from there
butt
too.
itself, huh? Yeah, I forgot
Hmm.
about that.
yeah, no, they didn't go there. They went
Oh,
they went on the neck,
Oh,
right? Yeah.
they took it
oh
from your
wow,
neck.
that's different. That's different.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
I hadn't heard that
Um,
one.
the surgeon is
That
is
just means that you're thin. Good for you, Gridiron Girl, because there was no extra skin down there anywhere. They had to take it from your neck. Wow,
I had to take it from my neck. So yeah. So now
that is
that
different.
now you get another shot there.
Oh, I'm
That same
sorry.
freaking shot. So yeah. So I got a skin graft on my neck, and yeah. So
So
I have
your neck, your nose, your cheek.
have
Damn.
stitches. Yeah, stitches, and yeah. So and I'm yeah bruised on the one on the neck real bad. So I'm really like walking like a little robot turtle.
Young lady, I appreciate you've shown us the image of the way it looks right now. I imagine how you feel because of the way it looks and stuff. But young lady, that what you have is your badge of courage. Your badge of courage
Yeah.
that you got cancer and you beat the mother. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hopefully, yeah, they get it off.
That's your medal right there, woman. That is your scar that you got through it. And I know it may not seem like it right now, but it is. And I know I was stupid earlier when I said the facial reconstructive surgery, but I was trying to, be dumb about the whole thing.
That's okay.
I'm gonna be stupid now, and I
Okay.
apologize because it's gonna make Gig laugh, and she's gonna be in pain. But
Yeah, right, Tony. Yes.
you know me. So if you were to
Sad.
get a skin graft off your arm, and they put the skin graft on your nose, does that mean you would grow hair from your nose?
I don't know. You know what? I thought about that too.
You did.
I only did that because I wanted to see Tony. And Tony's like, I can't believe he's asking that.
You know, there's a word for people like you. I'm going to say, but there's a word.
Yeah, it's called asshole. I know. It's okay. I admit it. I say I'm one. I told you that. I say it all the time.
Look, the thing is, the reason why the big dog is an asshole and gets away with it is because there's no real maliciousness behind it. If you think about it, there really isn't.
Yeah, can you imagine if Roger got a skin graft on his nose or something from his arm? Holy crap.
Yeah, Bigfoot IB.
He'd have a mini beard.
I mean, look, I am northern, folks. I am Northern European. Look at it. This is just on the arms, man.
He get one from his butt cheek, so every time he farted, it'd come out of his nose.
Ouch.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's trying not to laugh.
Sorry.
Good girl, laugh all you want. We lost the audience. They're gone.
No, they legged it.
Numbers. Son of a, they're gone. Jeez.
Was that a sneeze or a fart?
I guess I don't know which one did it. I just looked at the numbers. I'm like, son of a, they're all gone. Woo. That's all right.
So back to the serious side though. So Gig, when do you get your results?
Well, the result. What do you mean the results?
Okay.
Actually, she already knew, Big Dog. They had done the biopsy, right?
That kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why it's
my bad.
No worries. Yeah, it was a head and neck surgeon.
Okay.
That's what they the pathologist, and that's what they saw that they didn't get it, and they saw that it was spreading, so they had to go farther. So when he was trying to find the skin graft, and she was gonna do the back of my neck, but he goes, you have robust hair. I go, does that mean I have some hairy back there? Yeah.
That was his nice way of saying that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I had to go
robust hair. What the hell is he gonna say about me? Shit, I'm like the Black Forest. Jeez.
So yeah.
Yeah, you should see his chest. Oh my God.
Jorge, I'm here. I'm still here. Hope you feel better soon.
Oh, thank you.
And yes, look, selfishly, Gridiron Girl, when you told me that you had that situation and you said it had tested positive for cancer, I selfishly, I couldn't believe it, and I'm sorry. No, I had nothing to tell you. It's just
neither did I. When the dermatologist told me, when you say the C word, it just it throws you for a different kind of a loop. It does something to you. Need it be that it's it's just what it was. It was I guess she saw it on my face, so she says, "Wait, hold on. This is the kind of cancer you want, because it doesn't go anywhere. If it's gonna go anywhere, it's just gonna go on your face." but we're
So it was like melanoma then? I
No,
guess it
it's
was facial. No.
no, it's that there's three types of skin
Yeah,
cancer,
and you
but
did tell me, and I'm sorry.
it's a basal cell carcinoma, so it stays local in the cells, and that's where it pops up. She saw the spots that were early stages, so she froze those other spots. So yeah, I had that's the years of being in the sun.
Sun worshiper.
Yeah, that's pretty much
That's your teenage and your early youth of
Oh,
being
that
out there
was
in the
like
sun
a
on the
few
beach
years ago.
and not and
Yeah.
going sunscreen. I'm Mexican. I don't need sunscreen.
Right. Well, I'm light-skinned Mexican too, so it's like I would burn like a crisp and then,
Yeah.
tan later, blister. Like,
Do you
okay,
know? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
that's okay. Go
You're
on.
light skinned. I have been accused of being light skinned, but I have taken images of my wife and myself, and allegedly I'm light skinned. But when you look at the image, holy crap, I am dark compared to my wife. But then
Oh,
also
wow.
because she is getting the artificial lighting, she is as white as can be right now. It's
Aw.
crazy. She is, yeah. There's a
Yeah.
joke amongst the community. Watch out when you go out. I'm like, she's got no problem right now.
Aw.
She's got none. If she doesn't say a word, they're not gonna know.
Oh.
If she
Aw.
speaks Spanish, yeah, wherever. But it's just funny. I mean, she is so, because she's not seen sun. She hasn't in like 3-4 months. There's one picture where I'm holding on to her hand,
Neither
and
have
I'm
I.
like, holy crap. I'm sorry, Don?
So neither have I.
Oh, very good.
The sun comes
Going
out
on
like once a year.
going on 50 years now. Going on 50 years now. That's why he's so
That's
Whoa.
why he's wearing red, you see, so somebody can see him when he's standing in front of his house. He's that damn white, Between him and a milk a bottle, there ain't a bottle of milk. There ain't a lot of difference.
It's cloudy every day.
It's cloudy out here now. It's going to be partly cloudy throughout the
Yeah.
day. So, but
I want to find out who's been doing illegal rain dancing because I got the wet stuff.
well, it's not
So-
us because our
so
rain
the
dancing
scorekeeper
defense-
when he's happy.
Well, illegal rain dancing.
Tony's not sure if he heard that one correct. Well, she said she's got the wet stuff, and I said so does scorekeeper when he's happy.
Don't worry, Tony. The penny will drop eventually. He'll get there. Don't worry. It's coming. Just like Christmas, it's coming.
Shit. Wow. We are incessantly evil towards everyone today. Wow. It's good. Hey, so have you had breakfast this morning yet, Gridiron Girl?
No, just coffee.
Too early.
That's what.
Too
Tony,
early.
7:30, 7:39.
I just woke up like
Too early.
Okay.
45 minutes ago. It's
Tony,
okay.
East Coast. Did you have your egg whites, buddy?
I did.
What else did you
I
have?
actually got up early today.
He had egg whites
I
with
got up at
he had
7:30.
it. He had egg whites with bacon and
Chicken, northern beans, jalapenos, and cheese, Munster cheese on top, and hot sauce.
Okay, all right, Mr. Detroit.
I-
What the hell are
I'm still-
northern
okay.
beans? Are those
yeah,
Canadian
that's exactly
beans?
what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I was like,
Really?
excuse my Spanish,
I love
excuse my
northern-
Mexican stupidity, but what are
Yeah.
northern beans?
Come on.
They're
You
white.
see,
Pep-
That
they're
means
white.
scorekeeper. That means they're not brown.
Right, they're
yeah.
white.
that-
Yes, they're white pinto beans, kind of.
Yeah,
White
cracker
pinto
beans.
beans.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that now.
Because you
So,
know,
so the
privileged
ra-
beans.
so the racist beans,
Yes, they
the
are.
racist beans,
Privileged beans.
they're
they're privileged, white privileged beans.
That's
You know, I
funny.
had to do a double take there, Big Dog. That's the racy beans. I was going to say, what to make you go to the toilet? You have to race there, but no,
Okay,
I heard it right.
the sad thing is both Big Dog and I were fumbling trying to push each other on the way. They're like, what the hell are you talking about? Northern beans. What the
Yeah, when he said northern beans, I'm like, what?
AKA Navy beans. They're also called Navy beans.
Oh, okay.
You know what
Okay.
those are?
They make you seasick.
Yeah, those I know.
They make you see.
But literally on the can it says northern beans.
Really? Oh, okay.
But
Next time I go to the market, I'm gonna have to find it. I'm gonna see if we carry it.
Okay, be very careful because then Tony's going to start doing what I did to someone just to annoy the shit out of them. Again, Tony, he knows this one. Every time I came across, a roll of duct tape, I would take a picture of it and I would text it to him because in his book he said redneck repair tape. Remember? He said on there, I'm like, this son of a, he keeps texting me every time he gets a redneck repair tape. And it was only in a store because that's where he would find it. So I thought it was kind of funny. So Tony, be careful. I mean, Big Dog, be careful because Tony's going to start sending us bean pictures.
Well, that's fine. But see, redneck repair tape, that's actually just like a Mexican, that's the home package. As long as you have duct tape, Windex, vapor rub, and I don't know what else do we need? That's a cure-all.
Fabulosa.
Yeah. What?
Fabulosa.
Fabulosa. Okay, that's a modern edition, but yes, that is our go bag. That's our zombie survival bag.
That'll take care of everything. As long as you got Windex, vapor rub, and duct tape, you're set.
You see, Tony would have a med kit in his go bag. We have the aforementioned items as our med kits.
And it's true though, because when I was working with American Greetings, and that one time I sliced my I think it was my index finger almost down to the bone on the tip, and it was in the middle of the night. It was like 2 a.m, and we had to get the job done. There was only 3 of us, so I couldn't go anywhere. And I still get shit from my kids 15 years later. So Tony, my finger sliced. I mean, a good almost to the bone. Okay, I go to the bathroom. I rinse it out. I walk to my cart. I sprayed Windex on my finger because Windex says disinfectant. So I sprayed disinfectant on my finger. We didn't have anything to wrap it with, so I wrapped it with paper towel. I wrapped it with paper towels. And then I wrapped that with Scotch tape, and I went back to work.
Oh my God.
And speaking of going back to work, all hands.
Excuse me.
Is it Speedy?
Battle stations.
There's a mouse in the house. First place, Oakland A's.
Holy crap.
Woo-hoo!
No. I refuse that remark, Philly.
The Sacramento River Rats are in first place?
Are they? Who cares?
Yeah.
Actually, they are. Yeah. It's the Sacramento River Rats. Yeah. Wow.
See, that's why his cap is turned backwards, because it has the A's logo on it. He just doesn't want to show it.
No, that would never happen.
Would you show us the logo, Speedy? Because we don't believe you. The champ. It's not a Giants cap.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
see, it's so out of focus.
National League champions.
Oh, see, I thought I was going to say world champions. Okay, it's been so long. That's why it's all faded out.
And it's pouring out here.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Rain over there? Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
Gee.
wow.
Could you send some of that rain over, please?
No.
You know you're in trouble when you see the arc coming down the middle of the street, okay?
Well, see, that's why he has a
coming down the street. You're in trouble.
He didn't want the good car to be get wet, so he put that in the garage. So it's his red Lambo that he has.
I'm not like Scorekeeper. I only got 1 car, not 4.
Whoa. Let it go.
Oh, love it.
No fleet over here.
Get it right. It's actually 6.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Each week it goes up one, big dog. No, it's just I do admit that I was telling my daughter that we were looking to get another car. And that was just this week. Damn you, big dog. But I'm looking to get a used car. And it would be in the 2000 to 2006 range. We're looking for a Camry because those cars go forever. And if you find a good one, you get them for about $2,500. And as long these cars go 300, 400,000 miles, with a little bit of love. And if you find a good car, so I'm kind of looking for a Camry in that age group. Because my daughter, this is the most annoying shit. My daughter says, well, I don't drive my car because, the gas is too much. Really? Does it hurt you swiping my credit card that much?
I was about to say, doesn't Dad pay for gas? Why would it bother her?
Dad pays for everything.
Well, see, that's how much she loves you. That's how much she loves you, Roger, because she cares so much for you that she doesn't want you to waste extra money on gas.
I thought the banker dad had deep pockets and short arms.
No, not when it comes to family.
Oh, okay.
Family, the arms are very long.
If the big dog and I stand next to each other, big dog has me by 3 inches in height, but in arm length, I'm like an inch taller.
About an inch taller, yeah.
Go to hell, Tony.
But Tony, the thing is, we have to stand side by side because if we stand face to face each other, we cause a grease fire. So we don't do that very often anymore.
Yeah, definitely. So. This is
just real quick, we'll get to
$160. Damn it! I just looked it up right now. This is $160. Damn.
A good bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, the Bushmills one. This one, the 16-year.
So today, for those who are into boxing, of course, today is the big fight.
Oh yeah.
On Netflix. Of course, Gina Carano versus Ronda Rousey.
I saw her weigh in. She looked awesome.
Yeah, they're both weigh-ins, and that's the story I want to talk about right now. Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano have each successfully made weight for their upcoming clash on Netflix tonight. Rousey, who was 12-2, weighed in at 142 pounds yesterday in Inglewood, California, because they will be playing at the Intuit Dome. Carano, who was 7-1, came in at 141.4 pounds. The bout, which is booked at 145-pound featherweight limit, will headline the first MMA event for Jake Paul's most valuable promotions, as I said, tonight at the Intuit Dome. The interesting thing on this, though, is she weighed in at, this is from Carano. She says, I just weighed in at 141.4 pounds. Since September 2024 to today, May 15th, 2026, I have lost 100 pounds.
Who was that?
I heard this. Gina Carano.
Yeah, I didn't know she was that big.
Well, if you remember, I don't know if you ever saw The Mandalorian. When she was in The Mandalorian,
a big girl.
she was a little. She was. I wouldn't say overweight, but she was thick. She was beefy. So, and she is tall. I believe at least I think she's tall. I think she's 5'8" or 5'9". So she held the weight very, very well. I'm pretty sure a lot of it was muscle. But yeah, she says it hurts to say and share, but I'm going to share because I work damn hard every week for over a year and to shed the weight. It did not happen overnight. If it wasn't for having this incredibly challenging goal in fighting Ronda Rousey, I most definitely wouldn't have reached this. So, congrats
guys,
to her.
She's a good. I mean, she was a big girl, but I think the proportions were good because she was into keeping her body. But you could tell she was a big girl. Yeah, but for her to lose over 100 pounds. Wow.
Yeah, she's 5'8".
Oh, okay. She's taller than I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And
watch
Ronda's
that.
what?
That's gonna be a good fight.
You're gonna watch it?
Heck yeah!
I think it's gonna be a good fight.
Help me,
I've been a
Rhonda.
fan of both of theirs since they've started. I mean,
Big
I
time.
love
Yeah.
both girls.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it.
Who?
So when is it? Is
Go
it
ahead.
today?
It's
Yeah.
tonight. Yes.
Right.
Where
I believe it's.
Speedy,
Go ahead,
sorry, I
Sparky.
was gonna say, Speedy, where's it on?
I believe it's only on Netflix.
Yes,
Oh.
it's on Netflix. It is free. There is no charge on it, and it will be coming live from Inglewood, California, at the Intuit Dome, which of course is the home of the Clippers. So I'm figuring since they're the main event, I'm figuring they're probably going to go on about 9 o'clock our time. So Tony, it's going to be like midnight your time. I don't know if you're going to watch it or stay up that late to watch it, but I think it's going to be a hell of a fight.
You know,
I think that.
Yeah.
I actually would want to watch that one myself. I have to admit. And you know, we're losing George. He's going back to work. Jorge, I hope you're doing well, brother.
Jorge, good.
And
Hope
we
you feel
look forward to
better.
having
Hope
you back
everything's
on.
going good, man.
Bye,
Yeah.
George.
Good.
Adios. Okay.
I have to tell you that Tony, I love you, brother. I do. You are up at night, and you show up, and you will always plug whatever I'm doing in the evening, and sometimes it's the only damn little heart that I care whatever. But you do it fairly regularly. He's not the only one, folks. But what I'm trying to say is, Aisha
Don't
does
sleep.
the same thing. And I love you too, anime girl, because you guys, if we're on, you will stop in and either leave a comment or like the program. And let me tell you, when it's late at night and there is the damn thing going on, it is damn amusing that you got the East Coasters and across the pond people up at that hour giving you love online. Love light. No. Not no. That is on hiatus, and yeah, I'm not doing that one for a while.
Speaking of
So-
Netflix,
Yes.
Tony, did you happen to see the Kevin Hart roast?
No.
That was on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yes,
live
that was
Netflix.
on a couple of weeks ago, maybe, but I've seen bits and pieces of it.
Oh, it's
Man, he got
wonderful.
roasted. big
It is
time.
wonderful. You guys got to watch it. It's long,
And
though, but it is good.
I will say, the Tom Brady stand-up that he did, that man is now comfortable behind the mic, because you could tell when he first started doing the announcing, he was a little bit stiff. But man, he came out against Kevin Hart. He laid him out. I don't know who wrote for him, because I know it wasn't him, but whoever wrote his jokes, Brady said them perfectly, and he tore the house down, which I was surprised.
I didn't realize how tall Tom Brady is. Well, compared to Kevin Hart, everybody's
Well,
tall.
Well, the thing is, yeah, I believe Tom Brady is 6'6", if I'm not mistaken.
Oh wow. Okay.
6'5" at 6'5", 6'6". Kevin Hart is only 5'4".
Yeah.
Oh, he's 5'2". Okay, there you go.
So
I'm
Speedy,
5'7", so.
No, he's not that tall. No,
Okay,
you'd be
wait.
a giant. You'd be a
No.
giant over him.
Big dog, please. Let's work this through. Speedy, do you look up to him or do you look down to him?
I don't know. You would have to put us side by side, but I probably look down. Like, what's up?
There
Kevin?
you go. Well, it depends, Scorekeeper. Is Kevin Hart standing on his money? If he's standing on his money, he's taller than all of us.
Okay, yeah, we're all doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all getting skin graft. Sorry, girl.
Okay.
Yeah, that was messed up.
As far as tonight's fight, I think I'm going to watch it. I'm sure. I think Tony will probably stay up all night and watch it anyway.
Oh God, yes. Yeah, he's gonna watch it.
Well, I just got the info, so it starts at 6 o'clock Pacific time, so that'll be 9 o'clock Tony's time.
Oh, that's early.
That's the start of the match. The start of the bout. I mean, the whole card.
Yeah.
Yes, the start of the card is at 6 o'clock our time. So that's what I was
So it'll
saying.
probably
Probably
be
figures
tonight,
that. Yep.
How
So-
long did the Michael Sphinx the Michael, the fighter, and Tyson, wasn't the setup like an hour and a half, and then in 17 seconds Michael Sphinx went down?
Oh, when he fought
Tyson, yes.
Tyson, yeah, it was fast.
I think
Well,
it was
I mean,
an hour and a half setup, right, for a 17-second fight.
Yeah,
But,
well, things
he
like that
walked away
happen.
with like $5 million, dude. Oh my god, yes. So
I remember that one question when Tyson was at his best, when he was the baddest man in the world.
Yep.
And the people were asking, would you let Mike Tyson hit you in the face for $1 million?
Nope.
That's what most people's
That was
answer
the
were.
question, yeah. Do you remember that, Tony?
Yeah.
And
Depending
I
where.
think all of us said no.
What was that, Gig?
Depending where he was going to hit you.
No,
you
in
know?
the face. In the
Oh,
face.
fuck no. Sorry.
Break your
That pretty much is the answer.
Sorry, must be the
Get a
meds.
Chris Paul jaw.
It's okay. Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
maybe Daniel Pewter will be the special referee for tonight. I don't know. Probably not.
Oh, Chris Paul is a flat earther. Why am I not surprised? Wow. Lethal, I'm sorry, buddy, but you're expecting the bureaucracy to know what to do. That's the point of a bureaucracy. It's not going to happen, brother. So I hope you do start with that position soon. But I know you've been at it for almost 2 years. But anyway, Big Dog, are you going to watch the fight tonight? I don't think I heard that you said you were. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll watch the preliminary ones. We'll see. We'll see what the card looks like. But if anybody's been watching any of, or even just yesterday's interview afterwards with Ronda Rousey, she really hates not TKO. She really hates UFC right now, big time. She has a total hatred for them because I guess one of their main guys is talking crap, saying about the fight tonight, and Ronda is not holding back. And if you can get the unedited version where she's cussing like crazy, and she says, her loyalty is to the previous owners, Dana White and those people. She says, those people I'm loyal to 100%. She's, I'll take a bullet for them. I'll die for them. She's all, but TKO, who owns them now, UFC now, I have no respect for them whatsoever. And
Dana
she
White
just
sold
laid, oh yeah, to TKO. That's TKO. I think Dana White's there pretty much as like maybe the head of boxing, but it is owned by TKO now, which are the same people that own WWE.
Yep.
So Endeavor bought them and then made TKO as a conglomerate who owns UFC and WWE. And from what I've heard over the last couple of years is that like payouts and stuff aren't anywhere close to what they used to be. Attendance is way down. They're just not promoting fights the same way as Dana White was doing it. And pretty much it seems like Dana White's just there as a figurehead since he's the old regime. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, if you can find yesterday's interview, I mean, just listen to that one. And she is just laying down the F-bombs like you wouldn't believe.
It says he's still the president and CEO, and he serves as the public face, lead promoter, and top executive.
Yeah, but TKO makes all the big decisions though.
Okay.
He may be the head guy, but it's like, hey boss, can I do that? Okay. And they'll be like, yeah, yes or no. Yeah.
What is TKO's position?
Basically, they're like the overseer.
Yes. Yes.
Well, I get it, but what's the title of TKO? In the company.
You mean what does it stand for? I'm not sure it stands for anything.
No. But okay, so then maybe I'm wrong. TKO is the company or a person?
It's a company.
Okay.
TKO is the emperor.
And
he would be
well, you got his attention when you said emperor. So
I was like,
Endeavor,
I understand.
Endeavor owns
Dina's Darth.
Endeavor's the umbrella, like Jedi.tax is the umbrella, and everything else under it is different businesses. So same thing. So Endeavor created TKO to oversee WWE. In other words, the sports side of their company, of Endeavor's total holdings. TKO was created, I think, 2.5, 3 years ago when they purchased UFC, and then subsequently months later purchased WWE from Vince McMahon for that like $4.5 billion or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I apologize. All right, I get it now. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm sure that they're running it, but to have the titles that he has, that's incongruent with the way it's being run. I mean, look,
What are you doing, Roger?
I am trying to clear the space right now so I can write down my notes in the program. So I'm sorry.
He's like, I'm sorry.
No, obviously I'm distracting her. Oh, look. Wow, of all the luck, Gridiron Girl, some documents. Interesting.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I was effing around. Watch that tone.
So speaking of Jake Paul and this new promotion that and I didn't know it was his promotion, that's what Ronda Rousey was fighting under. I guess evidently he wanted to join WWE alongside his brother, who is now a professional wrestler, Logan Paul. He's doing it full time now. And I guess he wanted to partake in the money that can be made in that. And WWE and TKO said, hell no, we don't want anything to do with that man because of his past comments that lean a little bit to a certain color of person, that he makes remarks on. So he's been in hot water on social media for some of his remarks on certain things. And TKO was like, we want nothing to do with that. Logan, you're his brother. We accept that, but you have not said things like he has said, so you're fine. No to him. We don't even want him as a guest. Nothing. So I thought that was interesting.
Well, they're overreacting anyway. The internet's all fake anyway. So. I mean, again, the most amusing thing in the world is, oh my God, the internet's in uproar. So is it the 1 or is it the 0? I'm just curious. Seriously. And uproar.
You mean like, is it the 7 or the 8, whatever the heck that's for?
No, it's 6-7. Get it correct. I have a grandson. He knows that.
6-7.
6-7.
Digital is 1 and 0. That's it. That's everything that's digital. It's a 1
So
or a
scorekeeper,
0.
it's neither. It's the hyphen in between.
Oh, I see. Yeah, there is no hyphen in digital, but that's okay. That's all right. I'll go with the hyphen. Yes. So, yeah. I'm watching.
So Tony, and I should have sent it to you. Some idiot was making predictions, NFL predictions, and they had the Eagles. They had the Eagles at 5th, coming in 5th at the end of the season.
5th
in their, yeah.
There's only 4 teams in their division.
No, and I'm talking about in the conference. I'm sorry, in the conference.
Oh.
In the conference, they have them at number 5.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I said to. I was like, wow, that's no.
Haters gonna hate.
Yep, and they had
who's their top 4?
Dallas. I think they had Dallas at 2nd or 3rd. That was like,
okay,
come
that
on.
says everything. That says everything.
I forget where I saw this. I think I saw it either on my computer here or on Facebook, where they had a lineup that the 49ers were taking on, I believe, the Eagles on Christmas Eve. And I was like, is this a fantasy thing or?
That's a fantasy because Christmas Day is Eagles going to Dallas.
No, Christmas Eve is the Eagles and Houston. You're talking.
Wait a minute. I thought the
Got your holidays.
Oh,
mixed up.
thanks. I'm thinking Thanksgiving. You're right.
Yeah. No, Eagles are at
You're
home
right.
Christmas Eve night at 5 p.m. against Houston. I'm sorry, at 8:15 p.m. Eastern against Houston.
Okay. You gonna make that Dallas? Game?
I was going to Dallas for the first time with a bunch of friends, but now that it's on Thanksgiving, I kind of axed it.
So it's
Just
not gonna
any
happen, Tony?
other day. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I will be going to Philly for the Monday night game, October 26th against Dallas.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Tony. Okay. So you're not going to go to Dallas this year? Okay, that's good to know.
No, because it's on Thanksgiving and
yeah. Because I know in the back of my mind, I was like, "Hey, dude, since I have family over there, they were so kind." You know, the trick is, folks, remember, if you're going to stay with someone, you got to go with the old line. Guests are like fish. After 3 days, they stink. So you only stay 4 days. That way, by the fourth day, they're like, "When's the son of a bitch leaving?" And that's they're helping you they're taking you to the airport. So it was cool.
I'll probably come back. I might not come back. I don't know. So,
Where are you going?
I have a meeting real quick here.
Oh, okay, sweetie. Yeah, sorry, we were a little worldly on that question. Sorry.
Well, no, he's gonna go sit on his porcelain throne. He may be back in time, maybe not.
Yeah.
He beat me to the staff meeting. Damn it! I was trying to look for an excuse myself.
he's taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
It's
Baby shit is in the final. You got to be kidding me.
Wow.
Yeah, since the NFL loves the Eagles so much, I don't know how often this has happened, but the Eagles have to play in London, and they come back and they don't have a bye.
seriously? Wow.
Whoa, rewind. We've got the Dodos over here.
Yeah, October 11th, they're playing Jacksonville.
Oh, that's a win for Jacksonville then, because the Dodos can't travel.
And Jacksonville's staying there for 2 games in a row, so they don't have to
Oh,
travel.
there you go then. Who they got the second week then?
I'm trying to remember who Jacksonville plays after the Eagles. I can't remember. But they are playing, I know, 2 in a row.
Oh.
But the Eagles got to come back, and I guess they figure it's a bye because they're home against the Carolina Panthers 7 days later. So,
Yeah, it's going to be a bye-bye.
yeah.
So I take it we will not be seeing you at Wembley then.
No.
Oh, okay. Just wondered.
I just remember, Tony, on that thing that the Eagles were 5th. Number 1, they had the Bears. I remember that now.
Okay.
They had the Bears at number 1.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, look, they drafted well, but I don't know if they drafted that well.
And unfortunately for scorekeeper, myself, and Speedy, on that supposed experts list, the Raiders were not on the playoff list.
No?
No. I went looking and looking. I'm like, oh.
Don't they have a tough schedule? I thought I remember the Raiders got a tough schedule, I think.
They shouldn't, because they had the second worst record last year, or the worst record last year.
I think it's the divisions they're playing, though.
Right. Because no matter what, they rotate through. Really?
All right. So, for those who care and those who don't, doesn't matter. The regular season, it will be the Dolphins at the Raiders. Following week, it'll be Raiders at the Chargers. So Gig might begin start saving her money so she can go see the Raiders and the Chargers. Week 3 is the Raiders at Saints. Week 4 is Chiefs at the Raiders. Then it's Raiders at Patriots, Bills at Raiders, Rams at Raiders, Raiders at Jets, Raiders at Niners. Ooh. Seahawks at Raiders. Yeah, you're right. This is a fucking tough schedule. Yeah, Raiders at Broncos. Okay. Raiders at my baby shitters. Chargers at the Raiders. Broncos at the Raiders. Titans at the Raiders, and the Raiders at Cardinals. And the very last game of the season is Raiders at Chiefs.
Yeah, they got a tough schedule.
God damn, that's a tough schedule.
Right. That's what I was saying. I was like, wow.
We only won 3 games last year, 2 games last year. Damn, what are they doing?
You're going to be lucky to win 4 this year.
I guess Mendoza.
No shit. Excuse my language, folks.
I guess they're really
Damn.
holding out for Mendoza, man.
Well, Mendoza will be playing.
Or Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. On the flip side, to the better one,
Uh-oh.
regular season starts off Commanders at the Eagles, Eagles at the Titans, Eagles at the Bears. That should be a damn good game.
Mm-hmm.
Rams at the Eagles, another good game.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles at Jags, another
That
good
was
game.
just London.
Yep, that's London. Yes. Panthers at Eagles, Cowboys at Eagles. That is on October
Midnight.
26th. Yep. Eagles at Commanders, Giants at Eagles, Steelers at Eagles, Eagles at Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day, Eagles at Cardinals. Oh man, you guys are going to feast on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Colts at Eagles, Seahawks at Eagles. That's going to be good. Texans at Eagles, Eagles at Niners, and you end the season with the big W, Eagles at the Giants.
Wow. When you least expect it.
Well, unless they have it wrapped up and they're not going to play anybody. That'll be the only way the Giants are going to win.
Right.
So I think our schedule's tougher than yours.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. Yeah.
Jeez. All right. Since I'm giving love to Tony, I have to give love to Anime Girl. Let me see, where the hell are those losers
How
at?
about
Oh, there
them
they are. Oh, way at the bottom. Way at the bottom. All right, let's see
Gridiron Girl?
scores. Here we go.
Are you going to accept that, the sloppy leftovers? No.
Whatever.
Good for you.
No, the Anime Girl. So regular season.
Or
She opens
Gridiron
up.
Girl, whoever. God
Yeah. She opens up
Yeah.
Cowboys at the Giants, Commanders at Cowboys, Ravens at Cowboys, Cowboys at Texans, Buccaneers at Cowboys, Cowboys at Packers, Cowboys at Eagles, as I said, 10-26, Cardinals at Cowboys, Cowboys at Colts, Niners at Cowboys, Titans at Cowboys, Eagles at Cowboys, okay, once again, it's Thanksgiving Day, Cowboys at Seahawks. Oh man, you can have a tough 4 or 5 weeks. So Eagles at Cowboys, Cowboys at Seahawks, Cowboys at Rams, Jaguars at Cowboys. Then you get Giants at Cowboys, and you end the season Cowboys at Commanders.
And that guy said, book your Super Bowl tickets now. And he's living in La La Land.
Well, I'm waiting as we get closer to the season, that one idiot Texan that's going to show his 2027 world champion Dallas Cowboys tattoo. Because every year there's some idiot that gets that tattoo. What was that? I didn't see it, scorekeeper. What did it say?
Oh, no. I got to hand it to Lethal.
I saw my name, so I thought.
He's got the Giants winning
well.
1 game, beating the Eagles.
Okay, no,
Oh.
hold on. Matt must be super happy right now being the A's fan club president while they're in first place. I mean, he has been on this one from time immemorial. And then he said Giants 55, Eagles 22. I know you saw Giants
12.
and thought it was you, big dog.
Well,
So, good for you. He saw Giants. He thought it was he.
Damn.
Was that thunder and lightning?
That's thunder. It is crazy out
wow.
We
Yeah.
actually get the muffled air over here.
here. Yeah, it's not the Northern Beans.
That's all I was gonna say. Is that the Northern Beans in it? He's just saying it's thunder.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it.
I suppose you could say it is thunder in the lower regions, but hey, we'll not go there.
Oh, that's great.
And if he leaves the screen and he mutes himself and leaves, that's because the lightning hit and it wasn't lightning.
No, he leaves the lightning to the squirrels. They flash past. Well,
That's funny.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna be going.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Go take
Your
I hope
nose
you
is
feel better.
tired. I'm sorry. I'm sorry we tired out your nose.
Yes.
Gig, you got my permission to come over to his place, bitch slap the hell out of him, and show us the pictures. Because yes, we
tried.
go, girl.
She's
But he
tried.
likes that kind of stuff, though.
No,
Really?
I'm not into that shit. No,
He
I'm
likes
not.
being spanked.
No.
What is it? What is it they say? You think if you protest too much,
All I said was no. It's okay.
exactly. Then you carried it on. A simple no would have sufficed. But,
With
like,
each
no, I'm
comment-
not into that kind of stuff.
With each comment, I answered each one, but that's okay. I'm glad that you say, "Doth this protest this and curious this whatever." So it's all good.
All right, Gig. I hope you feel better. And
Oh yeah, I'm
take
sorry.
those meds. Take those meds because once they're out, they're out.
Right? Hey,
Yeah.
enjoy them while they're lasting.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I will say. Oh,
You go back and be a space cadet, girl. A couple
I
of
will, I
pills.
will. I'll be listening to you guys.
oh, she's gonna be a space cadet then.
All right, guys. Have a great
All right.
day and
Enjoy the weekend.
And if you're awake, if you're awake, watch the fight.
Yep.
Oh, I will have my timer on.
Okay.
All right, guys.
You take care.
Okay,
Adios,
bye-bye.
girl. Bye.
Thanks,
Bye.
good Angro. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for returning.
Oh,
That's the most
okay.
important thing. Yeah, appreciate that, Lethal. Lethal, by
Check it
chance,
out.
do
I
you
didn't. Even,
have? Do you?
I
have
did
the
not even
league?
know there was a women's pro hockey league.
Oh yeah. But Big Dog is pro women nothing.
What?
You never pay attention to the women's leagues.
Sure I do.
Oh, gee, every time I talked about the women's
Beach
basketball,
volleyball, he's all over it.
well, yeah. But every time that I would talk about it early on, Big Dog was a little a-hole about it. He's, oh, that's not a real league. I'm like, dude, they're just women playing basketball.
I never said it wasn't a. Don't put words in my mouth. I don't think so.
That's why I stopped talking about the WNBA. Every time I talked about it, you were always accusatory and said you're wasting time. It's not a real league. I'm like, okay.
I never said that. I take the biggest umbrance to that you can imagine. No way. Nope.
Okay. Well, there was a reason why I stopped doing it, and it wasn't because I was bored over it.
40-20. Big Dog serve. New balls, please.
Women's league. If you do have it, Lethal, that would be cool. I lost that one.
Yeah, because I know there's women's minor league hockey. That I do know, but I didn't know there was a professional league, is what I'm saying. I know there's women's minor league hockey, out there. But I didn't know there was a major league. There was a major professional league like WNBA or those type of leagues.
So hopefully he'll be able to get that for us. But thank you, Lethal. And I hope, based on your comments in the chat room, I hope you're able to move up the stuff. You got your fingerprints done. That's hiring process stuff. Oh, Big Dog, if they say, okay, start your fingerprints. Yeah, that's not interview. Oh, there it is. PWHL. Thanks, buddy. Sorry, Big Dog. That's why we never found it. It's the PWHL.com. So, there it is. I never would have found it. I'm not into pronouns. So.
A bit like the Philly Special. You can't find him.
That's what I was gonna say. That's why scorekeeper. That's why scorekeeper couldn't find it because he never says the Philly Special. He just says Philly Special. So
Yeah.
that's why
I don't. And that's the whole thing with Gridiron Girl, where she would say the Philly Special.
Or if goalkeeper's feeling particularly lazy, it's the Philly Special.
Oh, well, no, that's when I do duh
Yeah.
Scorekeeper. And
Yeah.
it's not
Duh.
the guys, it's duh.
Right.
Yeah, Tony, no. That's the way I did. That's why I would never do that to the big dog, because he is the big dog. He's always been the big dog, because nothing's going to change. He is the big dog.
No, he's
Now
not.
we have the Philly special.
Well, it's not the big dog. It's Fleabag. That's it.
I'm sorry, big
Yeah.
dog. I forgot Fleabag.
So Tony, what you smoking?
It's a house cigar I got in Sandusky, Ohio.
Oh my God.
Made by AJ Fernandez. It's called the Nor'easter. Oh, it's during a storm. I guess it's perfect.
I have a sign that arrived yesterday because they brought in the oxygen machine. I should take a picture of it. And it has for me to plaster outside the house. No smoking. Because of the oxygen machine. I'm like, and I said, why the hell are we getting an oxygen machine? She hasn't been on oxygen. That might have been my fault. But anyway, they said, they're bringing it in now.
It's a just in case. Yep.
It's a just in case. That's exact. Thank you,
Yep.
Big Dog. That's 100%.
It was the same. It was the same thing with my brother when they brought him back to the house.
Better to have it.
Better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.
So we actually have those little carts as well that carries the oxygen tank. Like, ooh, oh, so my luck, someone would show up in the door. I'm like, come on, fucker. Oh, sorry. Like having it's not an oxygen tank that you think. It's those thinner ones, the ones that you could actually lift up and wheel. Yeah. It's not the oxygen tanks that you think, maybe like on scuba divers and stuff. Yeah.
And if she starts needing oxygen, they will bring the backup.
Yes. Well,
because
actually,
that's what happened to my brother. He was on oxygen.
Yeah.
So he was on oxygen, and the main one stopped working. So then they went and got the backup for him, right away. Which it was right next. They were right next to each other.
Yeah.
So they went to switch it, and the backup was broken.
Oh no way! They
tested it before too, but whatever time it stopped working.
When it breaks.
So they had to call, and some guy came out like at 2:30 in the morning with a backup to the backup.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's little small machines. As long as you can plug them in, you're ready to go.
Yeah, it's crazy. So we've seen those, and we have met them, and they. Anyway, I messed it up.
See, Tony was checking to see if that lightning was lightning or not. Well, I said it earlier. He was going to mute and go off camera. I love you, Tony.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, for me right now, Tony just looks like a big Swan Vista match. One of these Strike Anywhere matches because it's big and red. Just
wow. Well, that's impressive.
So Tony, were you proud of the fight that your Sixers put up? No.
Didn't they get swept like 4-0?
Yes. Yeah, and it wasn't even that close.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was horrible. Same with the Flyers. Both got swept, and it wasn't that close.
Yeah, my Ducks put up a fight, but yeah, they were just overpowered. I figured the Golden Knights were going to win it, but I had some hope when they got it 2-2, and I was like,
oh yeah.
Oh. Yeah, and then they lost the game in Vegas, and then they came back here and had only lost one game all playoffs at home, and it was to the Golden Knights, which was I think game 2 or game 1. But they got the shit kicked out of them on that last game. I think they lost 5-1.
Oh.
So
wow.
Yeah, now I got to root for Vegas to beat Colorado, which ain't probably not going to happen. And Pistons are the only team in basketball I could root for now. So that was good.
What? You don't want the Cavaliers to win?
Hell no. I don't like. No, I shouldn't rip on Almighty's team on his birthday, but no, I don't like Cleveland.
Is it his birthday today?
Yeah.
Yep, it's Almighty's birthday today.
Yes. Oh, yeah. We announced that when the program began. It is today.
Happy birthday, Almighty!
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Go Pistons.
that has been one hell of a series, though.
Yeah.
That home court doesn't mean anything. It all all the main stars are putting up their numbers like they should.
Game 7 tomorrow.
Yeah. Woo.
If I was a big fan, I'd go to the game, but I'm
If
not.
I was, what the hell
If
does
I
that
was.
mean?
I can't even go and wear my Sixers stuff because Sixers stink.
I'll hand it to Joel Embiid that he came back from his appendix surgery. I'll give him that.
He played pretty well.
He did play well, but yeah.
It's time to move on.
Yep. And I'm looking for actually the Cavs to lose tomorrow because James Harden has a history of not showing up in that final game. Whether it be a game 4, game 5, the closeout game usually is one of Harden's worst games that he ever plays. Always.
You got to watch Donovan Mitchell, though. I like him.
Oh, Spider is so great. Oh my God.
Hell of a player.
There was talk a couple of years ago about a trade between the Lakers to get him.
Ooh.
And I was like, yes, please get him.
Yes.
And it just fell through. And I was like, oh, man, that would have been, when I saw him going to Cleveland, I was like, man, that's a gutsy move for him to go to Cleveland. But you know what? That's the base to start it. They sure as hell have.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no way they want LeBron back. He may be the,
I hope
the golden child there, but they're going to be like, no.
Lakers again. I hope he's done.
So do I. They keep talking about, oh, we want him back. And I'm like, yeah, you're saying all the things you need to say, but ain't no way that the Lakers are going to pay him $55 million minimum.
I hope not.
Because he has always said he'll never take a discount. And, yes, he's playing all-star level still. I'll give him that at 41, but next year's year 4, he'll be 42. And I can't see paying him more than, say, 25, maybe 30 million. And that's a stretch to be the number 3 guy and legitimate 3 guy. Because Luka, of course, is number 1 and Austin Reeves is the number 2 guy. So, and his contract is coming up too. That's a big one. We need to keep him, Marcus Smart, and Rui Hashimura. Those are the 3 guys we have to keep. We have to retain
keep
them.
a Celtic, huh?
You know what? I said the same thing. Oh, he's a former Celtic, but I was like, you know what? We've had a couple of former Celtics that have really paid out. Rick Fox, and Rick Fox now says he's a Laker. But Marcus Smart, I mean,
off of him.
Yeah. But I will say Marcus Smart, I was a little worried about when we got him. We got him on the cheap, but I know he didn't have that great of a season in Minnesota or wherever he was before the Celtics. Remember, he got traded, and he was playing okay, but man, he was a rock for us this year, and he was the defensive guy. I mean, he played SGA, against the Thunder. He played him probably the best that anybody's played him so far. Didn't slow him down, but he held him in check. And he had some clutch threes and some clutch D for us.
Yeah, he's scrappy. He's really good.
Yeah, and I like seeing that. I like guys that throw themselves on the ground, not playoff time. It's just regular season, nothing to win game.
Yeah.
Yep. That's why I like Austin. Right? Yeah, that's why I like Austin Reeves, Alex Caruso. Man, it hurts seeing him on that other side, but good for him. He got to the Thunder. He now has 2 rings, but even to this day, 5 years later, 6 years later, I still hurt with that one, with him leaving. Ugh.
No, that one sucked.
Yeah.
But you know what? He went out, got his Quan, and he's delivering.
Yep. Yes, he is their 6th man.
I know how you feel because Tobias Harris is tearing it up with Detroit. I'm like,
yeah.
Wish we still had him.
I can't believe Mike Conley is still playing He looks old. I mean, he's only probably like 35, which is, basketball that's ancient, but he's still scrappy. He's still, and he got his big paycheck, his last Supermax contract. So good for him. Came back from that devastating injury, and he's contributing. So, but so on the flip side, Tony, who do you see, Thunder or Spurs winning that one?
I love Wembley. He's my favorite player, but I don't see anybody beating
Too much
them.
fire.
Oh,
Yeah, they're too well rounded.
yeah.
The Thunder are just there, and yeah, Wemby's having
love
hell of a postseason. Oh man,
He's such a great
he's
player.
what?
And that elbow he threw, the elbow to the
Oh, and everyone was like, "Oh, it was an accident." I was like, "No, he paused and then went through with it. He knocked the shit out of that guy because it landed square.
yeah,
That would have knocked anybody down.
anybody.
And he's got those Kevin McHale / Roger Noriega elbows. So see now, now. Oh no, yeah, now there's meat around it because you're you're older. So when you're older, you're just older and you have filled out more. But you were very skinny and bony as hell. Playing when we were in our goddamn 20s, and that between my 6th and 7th rib, man, every single time. Ugh.
I'm jealous, Roger, because nobody's ever said that about me.
Oh.
I've never been skinny or bony as hell. Damn you,
Dude,
Roger.
Somewhere in the 30s.
Roger was lanky.
Oh God, yes. Somewhere in the 30s it happened. The great equalizer, as we all learn. I had older people tell me, "Oh yeah, once you get into your 30s, you'll lose that slim trim." I'm like, "Huh?" I was like 22. I'm like, "Okay, whatever." Some bitch, man. 33, 34 came around, and I was listening to Manny Gonzalez. Oh, when you get to your 30s, fucker. Oh,
yeah, I was about 35, I think, 35-ish, right in there when the weight started getting on there. Man, I remember when I was
8 or 9,
mid-20s, right around 30, I'd work my 9-hour shift, and I had the basketball, I had my shoes and a shirt in the trunk at all times. And after we got out of work at 10:45, 11 o'clock, there was a high school right down the block, about 2 blocks down, that for whatever reason always had one light on a court, and they always had the fence open. So we'd go, about 5, 6 of us would meet up at 11 o'clock at night after working all day long, and we'd play for like 2 hours.
Damn.
Yep. And I would go home and then take a shower, go to sleep, and then have to be to work at 7.
Mm. Yeah, it was a lot easier when you were younger.
Oh, hell yeah.
Look, I was up at 12 o'clock, and I'm like, son of I'm going to be so pissy tomorrow, so cranky. Oh, man. And
I mean, you all can probably attest to this. When you guys were in your 20s, Anime Girl, Billy, Raj. Now, Roger wasn't one out for partying too much, but, being in your early 21, 22, 23, where you could drink all night, knowing you had to get up in the morning, and all you had to do was really go home, change, shower, and you were there, and the alcohol is still sweating out of you, but you're at work.
Yeah, I can remember being, 21, 22. Somebody would knock the door and say, "We're off down the town on the P tonight. Are you coming?" And it was a case of, "Hang on." Yep. And that was it. We would hit the town, and about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, we'd stagger back into camp. The provost sergeant was standing there going, "Okay, be watching you first thing in the morning, boys." "Yes, sergeant." And they look at you and you go, "You're a bloody name for a start." We don't stagger back to the block. 7 o'clock in the morning, you'd be standing there. You'd got to bed by 3:30 because you'd finally found where your bed was. So before you back outside, you look like the dead warmed up, literally. Death warmed up, and you'd be standing there.
But you were there. But you were there. At the crack of 7 o'clock. You were right there.
Yeah, the trip sergeant would walk up to you and go, breathe. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just stand over there. That was it.
Stand away from the open flame. Don't stand near the open flame.
Whatever you do, do not fart near a cigarette because you're going to just. But yeah,
Oh,
I mean, I think I was what? I never got above 9 stone till I went past 40. Well, when I got to about 40, I suddenly went.
Me too. I agree, Lethal. Me too.
Good morning, Mooch. Max Schnell. Oh, I'm sorry. Max Schnell is gone to the the All-Star game with loose bodies in the elbow. What the?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. He's gonna have surgery if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
I know. Your Dodgers just lost a pitcher. I know you don't give a rat's ass.
Just like
so now they only have 19. Now they only have 19 on the roster.
Just like Scooble with Detroit, same thing.
Yeah.
Detroit,
you guys,
I guess, got 15 guys. 15 guys are out right now.
Really? That many?
Yeah.
Wow.
That many. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
Yes.
That just broke, I think, yesterday or day before.
What's that? No, I didn't hear about it.
Oh yeah,
Diaz.
At least yesterday. Yeah.
The former Dodger Diaz, I guess, was caught in a cockfighting ring.
Which Diaz? You're not talking Edwin.
They said former Dodger. I'd have to look it up. Let me see.
Oh,
I'm trying so hard not to say something stupid, but I'm just.
Oh, hey, you're overqualified here on Sports Talk with the Guys. And speaking of such, Big Dog or Mooch left a comment. Big Dog, tell the scorekeeper to turn around and pay attention to the comments. I'm trying to send you guys a whole bunch of messages. Hello.
I don't. Peter, I'm sorry. I don't see comments on mine because of the way the iPad is set up, so I can't see comments.
So maybe, Mooch, you should join us. I'm going to send you the link so you can join us on your phone. Go outside. Oh, sorry. My cat has claws. Oh.
So it is Edwin Diaz.
Oh, wow.
Dodger pitcher Edwin Diaz has been linked to an illegal cockfighting ring in Puerto Rico, according to a report. And this is from the.
That's illegal?
Yeah, United States. Yeah, I guess it is. The Washington Post. Multiple social media advertisements surfaced from a cockfighting club in Diaz's native Puerto Rico that featured Diaz's image, including several wearing a Dodgers jersey. Ooh. Dodgers are not going to be happy on that one.
Welcome back to Alumni Day.
Oh boy, he's in big
incognito.
Damn.
Thank you, Tony. Incognito.
Wow. They're
brilliant, Tony. That was
you know the lawyers for the Dodgers are looking up that morality clause right now as we speak.
Because you are bringing shame, ill repute
to the tie-up.
That's why Bauer got let go, because again he put himself in a situation, but he was never found guilty, and the people that accused him were charged.
Yeah,
dude,
he got railroaded. I mean, and I will give us credit as Sports Talk with the Guys. We never passed judgment on him. We always said, let's wait and see. This thing sounds too fishy. There's something behind it. And Scorekeeper and I, until finally it broke that, yes, he's into the rough sex, but it was all consensual. And the girl had a pass with, I think it was 3 other Padres, Scorekeeper, 2 other Padres or something like that, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I forget, but yes. Yeah.
Yeah. You seem to have the phone out for something, so go ahead.
I was trying to send the theme to Mooch so he would join us live.
Oh.
And of course, Scorekeeper, to a tangent.
I know what you're saying. So yeah, Edwin Diaz. Wow.
When are you going to send it to me, dumbass?
Is he on injured reserve right now, Scorekeeper?
Mooch is not on injured reserve right now.
No, Diaz.
Oh. Like
Is he
I'm
on injured
supposed to know
reserve? I mean, what's his status?
Dodger
Because I
news?
mean,
That's Mooch's role.
no,
Let me send him
no,
the
it
link.
is Major League Baseball news. It's not Dodger
Oh,
news.
now he texted me. I'm in the chat room trying to send you messages. Well, if you're looking live, that message just came in right now. Did you hear my air freshener? Put a blast of air out there.
So he signed a 3-year, $69 million contract with the Dodgers in December of 2025. And he set the highest average value for a relief pitcher at $23 million per. The deal runs through 2028, featuring a $9 million signing bonus, with Diaz opting out of his previous Mets contract. Oh, that's right. He is injured. Oh, shit. What is his injury?
A
Probably had
brain
a-
injury.
I was going to say, probably a brain fart. That's why he got caught in the Dodgers
Because I think
shirt.
if I'm not mistaken, he got injured like 12 games in. Because I remember he didn't pitch the first game, but he saved the second game, and that's when that trumpet player came out and so on and so forth. But it says he's currently sidelined recovering from an arthroscopic right elbow surgery. The procedure successfully removed 5 loose bodies, floating bone or cartilage fragments, that had severely impacted his velocity early in the season. He is expected to return to the bullpen in the second half of the season. I don't know about that anymore.
He might be returning, but it certainly ain't to the Dodgers. It's probably to the bloody penitentiary.
Scorekeeper, can the Major League Baseball step in and suspend him or anything, or is that outside of the realm because of this cockfighting thing?
Well, here's the thing. He's on the active roster as hurt. This is bad. Yeah, Major League Baseball can suspend him. Of course
Okay.
they can. Oh, hell yeah.
Damn.
Oh, hell yeah. And they can suspend him, put him on leave with pay. Once the investigation is over, he done. And they can easily terminate the contract. Now, in the
part
real
2,
world, if you're
Oh,
injured and get fired, yeah, that can have some legal ramifications. Doesn't mean you can't get fired. It's just if it goes before a jury, they're like, the guy was hurt and you fired him. Yeah, that could be a big payout.
So question 2 on that: can a player, not just Diaz, but any player that's not from America and they're injured, can they just go like Diaz did? Can he just go back to Puerto Rico, or does he have to ask Dodgers management for permission to leave the country since he's supposed to be rehabbing and such?
Well, it depends what the terms of his rehab is.
Okay.
I don't know, Big Dog. It really depends on the terms of his rehab. Because look, when I was out on leave, when I was hurt, I think I told everyone I got a cryptic message from someone, and it was meant to scare me. They said, "Oh, you're going on vacation and you're all hurt and stuff and everything, and people get fired for that." I actually found out who it was that did that, and but my thing was, I'm like, wait a minute, you're not supposed to sit home and mope. You're supposed to get better, and as long as you're not, look, if I'm hurt and say I can't do something and then they catch me doing it, yeah, I'm done, but going on a trip or going to see family, no, you can do that. Look, as long as he's doing what he's supposed to, Big Dog, for rehab.
Okay.
Like my cat right here. See? My cat's just all over me right now.
I was just asking because I was just wondering if a player while injured can just say, I'm gonna go home to my home country and I'll rehab there. That type of thing.
Well,
since
depends what it is.
Since he's injured, it's not of course in the offseason you can do what you want because it's the offseason.
If you have a broken hand, you could go home. It's just whatever the terms of the rehab are. So I just sent the link to Mooch, and all you have to do is click on it where I texted it to him, follow the instructions, and come on in directly off your phone, Mooch. Thank you.
He ain't going to be doing that.
Well, he's been live with us here in studio, where he'll do it on his
The
phone.
squirrels are back.
Oh,
I saw him feeding them because I saw him checking. First I saw him talking. I'm like, is he talking to the squirrels? You know.
that's a little squirrely to me. Oh, Lord God.
Well, he talked to the squirrels. Sue and Scorekeeper were talking about something else. He thought, not this. He's going to talk to the squirrels. So, you know.
Sorry, I had to
The
hydrate.
scorekeeper, where are you staying in Vegas?
Oh,
MGM?
no. The MGM's $200 a night. I'm like, no.
That's not bad. There you go.
White House?
It's a tax write-off.
Yeah.
I must be judicious with my planning. So we're gonna stay at the Excalibur again.
Ooh.
And
I thought you said you didn't want to stay there.
It was peer pressure. And actually,
Okay,
do you know what it was? I did 20,000 steps every day. The big dog. This was the price of the room. It's $9.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that because my daughter, when she went to her trip to Utah with Mason, on the way back they stopped in Vegas and spent a couple of days there. So she was showing Mason, you know, all this stuff, and they went to Circus in the Cinema Dome, whatever the hell they call it. But she did say that because she stayed at the Excalibur. She said to stay in the new tower.
Yes, I actually chose the new tower.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised they didn't know that it was $9 because usually that's the pyramid.
It's
there's a tower behind the Excalibur. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
But they redid the rooms in the Excalibur, and that's why I'm staying there. Guys, here's the thing of Vegas. It's $9 a night, but the resort fees are $55 a day.
Yeah.
Stupid. So
I think there's only, if I remember correctly, there's only like three. Yeah, there's only 3 hotels that do not have a resort fee in Vegas out of all the 1,000 or so that are there.
MGM Grand is $200 a night plus the resort fees, plus the parking, plus everything. It was just like it was $300 a night. Nothing personal. Too much. I'm paying about $60 a night. All I gotta do is walk across because the MGM Grand is on the northeast corner, and I was gonna stay at the New York, but I just $9.
$9 made him holla.
Yeah. Look, 2 rooms at the Excalibur for 6 days cost me $638 for 2 rooms. That was 2 nights at the MGM Grand for 1 room. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. And you know what? It's just an older hotel. That's all it is. It really is. And I know people have had bad experiences, or they've had bad experiences at a very hotel. I went in, the room was clean, it was well maintained. I get it. I know people have had a bad time there. But you know, $638 for 2 rooms for 6 nights. I'm taking it. So my daughter will have her own room and I will have my own room. So I was like, you've matured enough to have your own room. So yes, and my sister-in-law and her husband, I'm flying them back up because they're in Mexico right now. I'm flying them back up from what the hell is that? Aguascalientes to up here.
Oh, they're at the casino in Palm Desert?
Yeah, they are. So it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, they're really excited about it. They're going to be able to spend time with my oldest. And it's funny because my sister-in-law said, it's going to be good to get to know Ariel some more. And I'm like, for 23 and a half hours, that woman's in her room. Good luck with that. So it's cool. They already told me they're getting the stuff. I said, tell me now so I can pay for them now and let's get it done. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add them to the insurance for a week so they can drive my daughter's car and That'll be okay. And that's it. So yes, I'm going out of my way, but I have 2 adults in the house. So Mooch, where are you? Mom, Mooch.
He's not ready yet. He has to make himself presentable.
Just click on the link that I texted you, Mooch, right there. Click on that. See, right there. Click there, and it opens up a window. There you go. Accept all cookies. Allow mic and cam access. And just come on in. And then...
Then we have a party.
Oh, crap.
Oh crap!
No, that's me effing around. Sorry.
Wow,
Goodbye. Get out of here, dude.
doppelganger.
Yeah, he's gone. Okay, you're right here. Yeah, I sent you a link via text. Come on, dude. Just click on the link that I sent you via text. Anyway, okay, that's good. All good in the hood. Give us an update on the Dodgers, Mooch. We need that. You are a Dodgers fan, and you're into the inner workings of the Dodgers. I know the Dodgers are over at 1000 Elysian Park Way. That's it.
Well, the Dodgers are playing 600 ball. They're the 3rd best team in the National League. They are 27-18, and they are 5-5 in the last 10 games. They have a 3-game winning streak right now, and their run differential is a positive 72.
Wow, 1 year ago today, I was in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. I was at the memorial, the 9/11 memorial, 1 year ago today.
Wow.
Oh, Tony, I found the source of your thunder.
What's that?
You ready for this?
Yeah. Okay, guys, no more peanuts. I don't want you to have gas.
Well done.
That was great. That was great.
See, you thought
It had a rather booming sound to it.
Put
they're in the
peanuts away.
bathtub, you know. So there you
No
go.
more peanuts.
Very well done, man. That was funny.
See, that's when Tony's in the jacuzzi, or excuse me, Tony's in the tub, you know, and his significant other comes to join him, and she's like, "Oh, I didn't know you had a jacuzzi." He's like, "I don't."
No.
Natural jacuzzi.
There you go.
And the only problem with natural jacuzzis is that you roam and it tends to hang around when when you're in one. That's when egg whites are definitely off the menu.
All hands, battle station. We have our world premiere of the Mooch joining us, and it says they need to connect their mic and cam before, so they're here. They just need to click on their mic and camera. Okay, well, I'm sure it'll happen. I'm sure it'll happen this year.
This year.
It's modern technology. He's having problems handling it, you see.
How are your Phillies doing? Oh, okay.
Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, he's in. So he has not activated his camera, but he has activated his mic. Well, we'll see if that's what she said.
I'm having a problem over here. I don't.
We
know
are
what's wrong with
in.
my camera.
Young man.
Yes.
We hear you. We did not hear you a moment ago because we had not brought you live yet. You are now live. Mooch.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, good morning, Big Dog. Good morning, everybody out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mooch has been on with us on Monday Night America for 2 episodes, but this is his world premiere here with Sports Talk with the Guys. Mooch, thanks for joining us. I've been asking you to join us for Saturday because of your insight for the Dodgers. No, seriously. I'm really happy you're able to make it. You've got some Dodger stories. You know, can keep us on task.
He's got a voice. He's got a voice for radio.
You have to stay positive with the Dodgers right now. Don't go into panic mode like people like Fred Rogan have done. Everything's going to be okay. We still got 100
Oh,
days.
scorekeeper's favorite sportscaster.
I love listening to him, but I hate when he gets very panicky, because then a lot of the, I don't want to call them not the true blue fans, start hyping it up on the internet and getting into all the conspiracies and stuff. But
That's bullshit. That's bullshit right there. You're into every conspiracy the world has ever known. If there's a dog that sees a tree, dude, that's you when it comes to conspiracies.
Well, I'm not a flat earther, I can tell you that much. But
no, you're not. Thank God. No, you're not.
But
and for that, I will forever love you, my brother.
We've lost him.
Oh shit, we lost you.
You hung up on him. You hung up on him, scorekeeper.
He's in the.
He pressed the wrong damn button. That's what it is.
Yeah. Okay, I'm texting him. We lost you. Oh, it's funny when he. Okay. I believe he's coming back. Hold on, Mooch. Don't say anything yet because we can't hear you, but you can hear us. So hold on. We're gonna bring you on stage. Dun, 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 dun. You're back.
Okay.
I don't know what you did. You got disconnected.
Let me tell you the latest about what's going on right now. They're finding. Can you hear me?
Yes. Sorry. Yes.
Okay.
Please. We were shockingly, Peter. We were giving you our attention.
You'll like this. You'll like this, big dog. Here we go. This is all about this Diaz purchase they did. Okay, over the summer or whatever, over the break. The rumor is that Diaz was going to either stay with the team or go play somewhere else, but his brother convinced him to take a plane flight down to LA and see what the Dodgers were all about. At the same time, he knew he was already injured in the elbow. He already knew he had problems, but didn't say anything. Passed his initial physical because, now they're hard. I guess this new latest trend for pitchers is to find loose particles in their elbow. So that really doesn't come out unless you really, really investigate it. You do a full physical. So he pitches the first game, closes, does fantastic. Trumpets playing, all that. Second time out, he's having a lot of pain. So they can see that he's having problems, but they're kind of like, oh no, here we go, because they already have an issue with Snell being out. So now they find out he has loose particles. The second part of this is that now he's been involved in a cockfighting scandal from wherever he's living right now, or whatever. I don't know what part of the country he comes from, but he's in a cockfighting issue right now. So, wasn't a very good pick for the Dodgers. Did you like?
Actually, I did like it. Now the big.
And we've lost him again.
Oh shit! We lost you again, man. What are you doing?
We keep losing the boy. We keep losing him.
Okay, this is the first time. Okay, here he comes. Now he's coming back. Okay, hold on, Mooch.
Yep.
You're back.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know what it is.
Buttons, Mooch.
Maybe you're getting a little too close to your cheek and you're pressing some buttons. I don't know. Sometimes when you're on air, you have to talk like this. If you can see us on screen, instead of eating it. So it's up to you.
I don't have the setup, but
but now, all kidding aside, Mooch, now you can join us. Just don't be in the same room as your wife, because you're a dead man, if that's the case.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
Hey, by the way, Peter, I want to thank you. Thanks for joining us for breakfast yesterday. That was a lot of fun, dude. I was able to get out for a little bit. It was a last-minute thing, and my buddy George and my office manager Claudia wanted to get together early for breakfast. I was like, great. Yes. And then I called Peter. I said, we're doing breakfast tomorrow morning at Mimi's and Chino. Can you make it? And Peter made it before George. What a shock.
Yep. Well, it was our pleasure. It was we're happy to be there for you, Raj. We love you. I can tell you from my side, I have a lot of people praying for you. And I say a rosary in the morning when I wake up. My rosary is for your wife. We love you, Roger. We love you. We love you. We love you. And just don't don't quit. Just stay positive. Just we're all praying for you.
I am not dismissive in any way. I'm eternally grateful, but I'm not the one. It's Margarita that's she's the one that has a death sentence. I don't.
Well, I can tell you on her part, she's a regular Dick Cheney, man. She's not a quitter.
No shit, dude. No shit. That's funny, Mooch. That is, because how many heart bypasses did he have?
What did he say? What did he say on The Godfather? We shot him 5 times and he's still alive.
Yeah, that's funny. She's not giving up. I'm actually going to run in and go see her real quick. Look, what really surprised me is how my daughters stood up and helped to, for the most part, to get her in last night. And so I told them it's us, but we're not going to be able to watch her right away. We can't. We're not. So she may be moving into a place in Fontana within a few days.
Well,
unless we can
God
get
willing.
someone to help to take care of her right now.
Yeah.
So that's in the works.
Yep.
Guys, I know I said this earlier, and if I get weepy, I'm sorry. Having her home yesterday, I just can't tell you how much. It's not satisfaction, guys. It's like being told that you lost the game, but somewhere it's like, wait a minute, the game's under review. This shit ain't over yet. You know what I mean? It's that's maybe a little more dramatic than I'm trying to say. It's just she was home last night, and maybe that's all. I should just leave it as.
Well, I'm sure she appreciated it. I'm sure she did.
You know, and we're gonna see. I'm eternally grateful. I have been warned that she just might wake up one day. I'm like, yeah, and then they're already telling me, dude, you're gonna be crushed because you're gonna say she was alone. I'm like, no, she was at home, and that's all I can say. So, no, I can say a lot more, and I don't want to, but I'm trying to control it right now. I appreciate you, and I appreciate everyone, guys. As I've said, at no time have I been alone through this. And it's not me. Every time someone comments on Facebook or leaves, I share it with her. And in her drug-induced haze, she gets it. And when she's not under the heavy medication, she smiles. She smiles big time. You guys have no idea what it means. And I've shared every comment, every message. And she's a mule, man. She's a mule.
Yeah.
I would love to say she's a stubborn jackass, but in a good way. She is not letting it get. The nurse that was here last night says, yeah, I have the report. You know, like, I asked the nurse in an odd way. I said, you have more experience than I do. You're a nurse. I had 3 months as an admitting rep in Coastal Communities Hospital. So based on your medical experience, does she look like she's leaving us anytime soon? And the nurse, without skipping a beat, she's like, no, not even close. And when she asked the question, do you have the DNR in place? Margarita did get serious. And she immediately said, I'm costing too much money. And I said, oh, no, my insurance thinks you are, but no, you're not. And she kind of sheepishly said, no, I want to be resuscitated. I'm like, there it is. So she's like, no. She had told me a few weeks ago, she goes, I'm paraphrasing, and forgive the language, people. Fuck them. I'm going to go to the very end, even if they have to stick the pipe and keep me alive on the ventilator. I ain't going.
Good for her. Good for her.
Yeah. And the nurse said that yesterday. She turned around, looked at me. She goes, good for her. So anyway, I apologize, folks. Obviously, it is hanging over my head right now, and it's a lot that I think about. And I tell you, it's the funniest thing. I know I'm bitching about it, but when people tell me, "Hey, Rod, did you see this?" No, I'm a little preoccupied. So, but people get angry and impatient with me because I haven't seen whatever their little vanity thing is. Right now, just a little busy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 9:06 a.m. Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday Morning Quarterbacks on Saturday. Mooch, thank you for joining us. Your world premiere here on Sports Talk with the Guys. You were talking to Big Dog. I don't know if Big Dog had an answer, but
Yeah, I wanted to hear his reaction to everything that's going on the Dodgers right now.
yeah.
Yeah, so I did have, and unfortunately, I have to get my daughter a ride somewhere, so I'm going to be leaving in about 5 minutes. But the Diaz whole situation. So right now he's in Puerto Rico, of course, 'cause that's his home country. So that's
Right.
where the whole cockfighting thing is happening. So
I heard the
um,
Freudian.
the legal ramifications, that's going to be separate. I mean, well, I mean, it is U.S. Territory, so we'll see. But as far as his injury is concerned, if it's coming out from the brother himself, if you said his brother said that he knew he was injured, if that is actual quoted from the brother, that is something that the Dodgers can look into and saying you misrepresented yourself. You knew you were injured, and yet you still took this contract with that made you the highest paid relief pitcher in baseball history at 23 million per. We take exception to that.
The
And
worst part about it yesterday, Big Dog,
uh,
was they looked for the information to be confirmed by
mhm,
all people, Dalton Rushing, in the middle of an interview on himself. And I said, as soon as they asked him the question, that guy better not say a word if he knows. Just keep your
yeah,
trap shut.
What
You
did he
know,
say?
he Dalton Rushing's one of these guys
He's a
that's in it
dick.
for himself.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you can see it all over himself.
He's Kobe for the Dodgers.
There was another rumor going around that Freeman did not want to take off yesterday because he sees the writing on the wall. This kid is looking for position. He knows what's up for grabs. If you look at
Yeah, Will Smith is going nowhere, baby.
I mean, I'm sure they've had that conversation. And then the other thing is that, unfortunately, no disrespect to Asian people, but they're so honest with their emotions. They wear their emotions sometimes on the outside, and you can just see Lee, who is deer in the headlights. He sees that somebody's going to be cut out of this roster as soon as Hernandez comes back. It's either going to be him or Espinal or I forget who the other person is they're looking at, but the one that really is a troublemaker, and he's trying to work it out. He was interviewed yesterday, Dalton Rushing, and he says, "Listen, I know there's people complaining about me. I know I didn't start off the right way, but I'm going to try to make it right, and I'm here because I love it and all this stuff. But the way he goes about it, sometimes it's he's poking the polar bears that are on that team that are the wrong people to mess with. You know, he acts like he's been there for 5 years in the locker room, and he's got another thing coming. You know, and I don't know. I just think that coach and the general manager and the administration of that team right now has a lot of stuff that's up in the air right now. You know, it's kind of like Otani all
I'll
over
be
again
back.
3 years ago.
Yes.
So
I'll be right back. I have to go and check in on her. I'll be right back, guys.
Now back to the Diaz thing and his injury. So he was hiding it. I guess he was just hiding how much he was in pain the entire preseason. Because I mean,
well,
pitchers and catchers are the first ones to.
if you remember when he pitched, and then after that first save, he started complaining that his leg was bothering him. Remember? And it
Yeah.
also happened to be the night in the rain at Dodger Stadium. I don't know if you remember this, but it rained really hard during the game, and they didn't call
Okay.
the game, so they repacked the mound, thinking that he was
Okay.
having a slipping problem. And then they forced him to go take a full, legit physical, and then they find out he has the same problem that Snell has. So these loose particles in the elbow don't happen overnight. It's like a transmission. You start getting the
No, no.
shredding the pieces of metal over
Yeah.
periods of time.
Yeah, no, I get that part, but like I said, when you were talking about it earlier, that his brother said he knew that Diaz knew he was already injured and hid it from the Dodgers. So that's what I'm saying. During preseason, when you have your pitchers, going out there and pitching in games, you're pitching at full speed. That's what I'm saying. Was he hiding how much he was in pain just to try and get to the regular season, or? I mean,
well, again, this is the Atlantic. I forget the name of the reporter. The reporter that caused this problem with Rojas the last time, about a month ago. I don't know if you recall that.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
I'm trying to remember his name right now, but it's the same. It's one of the most recent articles from the Atlantic, and they couldn't verify that it was his brother that said that. But yet he put in the article that his brother obviously convinced him to come down here and look at the organization and take a little bit of a pay cut versus what he was going to get a little bit more money somewhere else. But he really, really wanted to. He was really convinced by his brother, who had already been here, this is the place to go. They have the facilities, they have the background. It'll be a great place for you to end your career. The fans will love you and all this stuff. But I think he knew that he was injured. If you ask me, I think he knew it going into the season. And I agree with you. I think that there should be something that should be looked into to investigate this, because you can already see that they already got this cockfighting issue that came out of nowhere. So you can tell that this organization is vetting him right now. They're looking at him now.
Oh yeah.
They're going to do everything they can to see, because millions of dollars are on the line, and the owner of this organization, Guggenheim, they don't screw around. I mean, these are big money people.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I mean, I don't know. I hope that's not the case, but it certainly does bring back to mind what had happened with Ohtani a few years ago when they thought he was betting, with this other guy in Diamond Bar, his agent or, whoever his translator was.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I think that they, with the whole lineup they have right now, you can just see that something is, and every reporter's talking about this. You can see that with these guys all in the lineup 1 through 9, there's something afoot there that is a distraction to the dugout. There's something going on there. You don't get 9 out of 9, all-stars all of a sudden going down at the same time. It's very, very, very unusual, and so
they're all on the juice.
What's that?
I said they're all on the juice.
Well, it's
jokingly.
I know. I hope you never know, but again,
just real quick, back to the Diaz and the cockfighting. So, because I just punched in if it's illegal in Puerto Rico, and I figured it was, since it's a U.S. territory. So it says that although it was legal and highly regulated tradition on the island for centuries, a U.S. federal ban took effect December 20th of 2019.
That's correct.
Making the practice a felony.
That's correct.
I'll bet you $1 million that Diaz is going to say. Diaz is going to say, I didn't know it was illegal. It's been legal ever since I was a kid. When did this change? Because
if you read the
ignorance
article,
of the law is no excuse.
That's right.
Yes.
And if you read the article,
right, Tony?
The article tells you that the cockfighting was being done on his property. Period. Case closed.
Yeah.
Case closed.
Oh yeah. Anyways, I'm past my time, guys. I have to go. I will try and come back. We will see, but I will see you guys later. Take care.
Oh my God, that's even better.
Oh, we lost Mooch as well.
Oh, Son of a. Anyway,
Language, Timothy, language.
I said son of a. So that's all right.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
what was going
okay.
to come
He
afterwards.
should be coming back now.
I'm back.
Here we go.
I'm
yes,
back.
you are.
Stop pressing the wrong buttons, Mooch. It's just,
Okay. Based on what I heard in the last minute, and now hearing the entire thing, I would be surprised if baseball did not suspend him after their investigation. And actually, the Dodgers would be in line to terminate the contract. He's involved in a felony on his property.
What an imbecile! What an imbecile!
He's
What
a
an
Dodger.
and wearing the blooming colors. Got wearing
yes.
colors.
Oh,
I'm sure the Cubs are saying good riddance, good riddance, good.
yeah, because it would be bad for them too. Yeah. Now, and if they have proof that he knew that he was injured before, but then again, okay, hold on a minute.
There's no way they can. There's no way they can prove that. No way.
Yeah, well, unless someone admits to it. But
when they say it's like I said, loose parts in his elbow, any doctor, any of those
who
professional
failed the
doctors will tell you
exam?
that. That's I don't know. That's a good question. How did he pass his physical before he signed that contract?
There's a few medical people who are in hot water right now.
I would imagine, because you're talking millions of dollars, and probably another decision he had, maybe going a different direction with somebody else, that cost him. So
I'm not going to play that game. Terminate him.
Yeah.
Look, I'm sorry. He's earned whatever he's earned so far. Hey, it's done. He's a dirty player. That's all there is to it. Go to the wilderness, go cock some more, and then come back after a little while.
I agree. I totally agree. I mean, this is terrible. And then I just think, man, I don't know what else. If I was sitting as the coach there, I would really want to get to the bottom of what's going on in that locker room. Why do I have 9 players that cannot hit the ball? Why?
Because it's May.
Okay, I have never seen where pitchers that are 2-1 are going, that should be like 6-1. I mean, you look at the pitching now, and most of their starters are good for 6 innings, 10 strikeouts, and getting no help whatsoever.
Well,
look at
a little older, so I've seen these things.
I can get the image right now of Yokomoto going into his locker room, slamming the locker room,
you
yelling
did
at everybody
yesterday.
in
That's
Japanese.
Yamamoto. You said this yesterday at breakfast.
I know, but you know what I mean. He's over there yelling and screaming in Japanese at everybody that'll pay attention to him. Saying, "Hey, you know what? I need help. I am not a 2-1 pitcher. I deserve to be a 6-1 pitcher." This costs him the side. Listen, what's really going to be the problem is with Ohtani having the batting problems he's having right now. You've got Ohtani being cost a Cy Young award because of this. He's in the same heat that everybody else is because no one's hitting. He deserves to be 6-1 also right now. His ERA is 0.082. They haven't seen numbers like this since Fernando Valenzuela.
Since the Dodger pitching staff of the 80s.
That's correct. That's correct.
Tony, you're young enough to remember prior to what I've said is the beginning of the steroids era, which is, I believe, 1986. When you look at 1985, that was still a balanced year when you had decent ERAs, good home run production, averages and stuff. After that, it just skyrockets to home runs, 86. So, okay, fine. I remember in the 80s, especially in 1983, remember the Tigers too, man. When they went to the World Series in 84,
mm-hmm.
Remember the talk with them? They had four 4 good starters and who was going to be their 5th. Remember, that was the thing. Who's going to be their 5 or 6 inning guy?
Back then, too, Raj. Remember, the pitchers were going 9 innings. They were completing.
Yes,
they were completing games.
The Tigers had their number 3 guy was one of my favorite guys. I love to imitate him. I would actually do it. I can't do it right now because the camera doesn't give me. But he would start like this. He was a right-hander. Milt Wilcox, baby, and that 12-6 curveball.
Yep.
You want to see before the Dodger pitcher, the 12-6 curveball, Kershaw, before his 12. That's why when they say he had the greatest curveball of all time, I'm like, oh, yeah, history will judge.
Yes.
But does Kershaw have a curveball? Oh, for the love of God, yes. But to say he has the greatest, dude, Milt Wilcox threw what? What did he throw, like 80, 90 miles an hour?
Yeah. Yes.
But that 12-6 curveball, and the funny thing is, everyone knew that shit was coming. He still couldn't hit it.
What about your Yankee pitcher with the curveball? That nasty curveball he had as the closer.
The hospital calling. Forgive me.
What Yankee pitcher were you talking about? Ron Guidry or
Guidry? You had what was his name? The one that had pitched for the Yankees forever and had that really good retirement ceremony.
I think it was a spam call.
What was the name of the pitcher, Roger, for the Yankees that was the closer? Your big shutter?
Mariano Rivera.
Rivera.
The greatest reliever of all time. The man, the one, the only.
You talk about a 12-6. You talk about a 12-6 curveball. I mean, it was nasty. It was nasty.
Okay, well, look at what look at what the Tigers had in that run. They had Jack Morris as their number 1, and this guy would have been a number 1 everywhere else. Dan Petrie. Okay, that guy won 19 games a few times as well. And then you had Milt Wilcox. Then you had another guy called Dave Rozema. Rosema, thank you. He was have ball, will travel. The guy would do everything. I don't remember who their 5th guy was, but what
about their batting? What about Kirk Gibson? They had Kirk Gibson.
Dude, they had one of the best top 4 in baseball. You had some kid by the name of let me see, Lou Whitaker in the leadoff spot. Then you had some schmo coming in at second, Alan Tudyk, I think his name. Oh yeah, Alan Trammell, yeah. And then
Roger,
you
want some really, really interesting trivia? You know, when Gibson hit that home run against Eckersley, that wasn't the first time that happened. You know that, right?
You mean Kirk Gibson?
Kirk Gibson.
No, he did it in the playoffs
against what pitcher?
Evan.
Eric Shaw.
No, Goose Gossage.
Oh, Goose Gossage. That's right.
And do you remember when they were telling Goose Gossage?
Walk him.
Yes, right. He was putting up the 4, and Kennedy told him he put up the 4. He said to walk him, and Goose Gossage was shaking his head. And so the manager goes out there and goes, "What the fuck is going on? What is going on here?" And he goes, "I'm not going to walk him. I'm not going to walk him." And then Sparky Anderson looks at Gibson. Remember Gibson's face?
Yep.
It's like Coach Cody at Queen of Angels Seminary. I swear. he would give me this. He would give me this speech. He'd be either you, Roger, or Coach Cody yelling at me from the bench. Whoa. He doesn't want to walk you. He doesn't want to walk you.
Okay. Well,
and then he get Sparky Anderson swings like, give him this. And sure enough, Goose Gossage pitched. The next thing you know, Goose Gossage will say it the best. He goes, "Next thing I know, the ball's in the upper deck."
And that was a Herculean blast by Gibson.
And then Kuzkaz shakes his head, and everybody's laughing, and the only thing he can say is, "Shit, I should have walked him."
Okay, now in 1984 he blasted Gossage, but in 1987 in a playoff run he also hit a big home run.
Yeah.
So Kirk Gibson is the only one that was entitled, because it was funny because he did off Eckersley. Okay,
Yes.
that was it. If you think about after that game, I think everyone said, "Yeah, Gibson's not playing anymore," and he couldn't. He didn't. And
He was all
one.
arms at the end. He couldn't walk. He was all arms. His knees were gone. Everything was bad.
Kirk Gibson
from the waist
was
down.
a big name. Oh God, no, he's not clutch. But when the game was on the line, I would love to have Kirk Gibson up.
He left the game for the same reason Mike Schmidt did. Bad knees.
Yeah.
Bad knees. Both knees gone. Several operations. Before Schmidt got to the big leagues, he had already had several operations. Some people are blessed with the ability to go a long time, and
bastards.
I know. And then you got somebody like Gibson who just happens to be the right man at the right time every single time. I would agree with you. Yeah, he is a clutch hitter, Roger. He is. So,
are we going to be talking about the Kirk Gibsons of the world now?
No. Don't say that. I don't want to start you on that. No, thanks.
Funny how you have the greatest reliever of baseball, and then they say, "Well, the Mariano Rivera's," but they'll never say, "Well, what about the Kirk Gibsons of the world?"
Oh gosh. Well, I don't like that of the world stuff. I really, really don't, because there are no true. You can't really call a GOAT in Major League Baseball. You cannot. There's too many. You can't. Who was the best batter of Major League Baseball?
Wait a minute, hold on, whoa. You're saying there's too many GOATs?
I would say you have a lot of great
players,
players,
or something?
A lot of talented players. To get
goat herder, sorry.
To get to the major leagues, I mean, first of all, it's like a lottery ticket. I mean, you have to be the best of the best. So just to get there and be involved and play in the major leagues, you got to be good. Otherwise, I mean, you can look at what's going on right now with the Dodgers. They're going to hang. Someone's going to get gunned here in the next 3 weeks. Someone's going to get gunned.
Whoa, you mean Roberts is gone? No, that's
no. Of course not him.
Okay, so look, guys, I've always been against. Look, Cuervo, God bless him, asked me for my Mount Rushmore of players, and we were going to do that a few years, and we kept putting it off. Maybe this will be the year that we actually do it. And you know what? We are. Let's just put the dates on it. And I'm going to ask for your Mount Rushmore. And every month we're going to do a different sport, the big sports, of course. I don't think we're going to do women's professional hockey, but you never know. But I would love to do the GOAT. Or I didn't mean that. Our Mount Rushmore.
Well, how big position? You mean the whole sport?
I mean, how big?
The entire sport.
Your Mount Rushmore is.
I know, but I thought it was a fair question by Cuervo. He says, "Who is on Scorekeeper's Mount Rushmore for baseball?"
You cannot put four players on Mount. You can't. It's impossible.
Okay, fine. Let's give it a shot. And it doesn't matter. You could say put anything you want on it, except, well, here are my 2025 Los Angeles Dodgers Mount Rushmore. Bullshit. But
now you're talking.
Will Smith, baby, he's on Mount Rushmore. Yamamoto, he's on Mount Rushmore.
How about Ohtani?
I don't know. He had a blah. Oh wait, I was thinking of 2025. No, I was thinking of 2024. I take it back. He didn't actually have a very good World Series in 2024. 2025, I think he had a very good World Series.
Well, so, he's your 50-50 guy. What are you talking about? How many guys have hit 50-50? Please.
Oh yeah, you see, like who cares? Remember I said that
Oh
2
yeah,
years ago. Remember I
remember.
said,
I
hey,
remember.
he did awesome. He is the 50-50 man. No one's gonna give a shit in a year or two. Very good. Look, guys.
When you say that, Raj, you just got to go. Who is your Mount Rushmore of pitchers for the major leagues? Who's your Mount Rushmore of batters for the major leagues? Who's your catcher of Who's your Mount Rushmore of catchers?
Dude, we're gonna be here for the next 3 years.
Well, there's
Every
no
week, do a different position. Yeah.
where does Gil Hodges go? Babe Ruth, Ty Cobb,
Ted Williams,
Ted Williams,
Willie Mays.
I mean,
there's too many.
We haven't even got to the 80s yet. I mean, Jesus. I mean, you just.
Oh, yeah. But look, by the way, all right, maybe we will do it position, and we could do it for football. We could do it for hockey as well.
Yeah.
And maybe even do it for, I don't know, something else. We'll see. But maybe it will be by position.
Yeah, I think
and we'll have our who are the Mount Rushmores of Sports Talk with the Guys. Actually, that should be our thing. Who are the Mount Rushmores of Sports Talk with the Guys? That's pretty funny. All right. Well, then start thinking about it. We'll start this in June, and every week we will maybe we'll go by the numbered positions. 1 pitcher, 2 catcher, 3 first base, 4 second base, 5 third base, 6 shortstop, 7
Yep.
Left field, 8 right field, 9 center field, and then 9 right field. And then you can have a DH too if you want. And a reliever. There it is. Dude, that's already 11 weeks.
That's the Major League Baseball for you. There you go.
No kidding.
I mean,
and then we could start doing this. Hey, you know what? We'll start in June, July, August, and September. We'll do football. There we go. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. I know that on Mount Rushmore for football tight ends, Steve Largent, baby. That's one of them. Steve Largent is one of my Mount Rushmore.
Could you do a Mount Rushmore for quarterbacks? Is that possible for the NFL?
I could. Yes.
Okay, so I would hope you'd agree with me. That Marino and Montana have to fit on that mountain somewhere.
Do you wish to partake in that, Tony, to play in the conversation right now?
Every time you interview a quarterback from the NFL, the first word out of their mouth is Marino.
Really?
Yeah.
They know who Dan Marino is?
That is the most bizarre thing I've ever heard, but every quarterback gives their bow to Marino. I don't know. And he really didn't win any championships. Right? They say he was just one of the strongest. He had one of the strongest arms in the NFL, most accurate arms in the NFL, and just unfortunately was given some bad luck.
Whoa. Okay. He was given the bad luck of never having a running back. A.J. Duper.
Yes.
Mark Clayton. Talk about gods in receivers, huh, Tony? Tight spiral. I mean, it was almost like a bullet for Marino. And you would put the ball out there, and here comes A.J. Duper, baby. Or
well,
Mark Duper.
Mark Duper. I'm sorry, I got it wrong. Mark Duper.
The same thing was said about Elway. Elway would put the crucifix on your chest, remember? Elway would put a cross on your chest.
He would nail you on the chest, yes. But, yes, you're right. Mark Duper. Thank you, sir. Dude, those 2 receivers, oh, my God. I mean, was there a match made in heaven? I mean, talk about a menage a trois with those 3.
Yeah.
Dan Marino never had a running back, and when he did, now we know why. It's because it wasn't the same Dan Marino. Dan Marino was always dangerous. Dangerous.
Yep.
Not, Detroit Lions, I can dangerously beat you. No. I was lucky I saw Dan Marino play. I consider myself fortunate.
Wow.
Mooch, stop playing with your buttons, dude.
He disappears like Big Dog when you click on something.
And I hadn't done shit. Okay. All right, Mooch. All right. Hold on. Oh, now we lost you again. At the bottom of the screen, it shows that it says device is not connected. Okay, here we go. You're back. What the hell are you doing?
Touching the bottom of my phone. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea.
Is it the phone that you're touching? But whatever.
Yeah.
Well, good for you.
Yep.
All right. Let's do a little thing right now. Anime girl, you've seen a bit of football in your day. You know what Mount Rushmore is in the United States, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The phrase came to us via Cuervo and others. He asked me the question in Major League Baseball, who is on my Mount Rushmore? And going for quarterbacks, don't give me your entire list right now. But you've seen a bit of football in your day. In football, everything, who's on your Mount Rushmore? Just give me two players. It could be defensive, offensive, quarterback, punter, kicker, left bench, whatever. I said Steve Largent as a tight end. He is on my Mount Rushmore of tight ends. So I gave one up.
One that springs to mind that I always enjoyed watching was Emmitt Smith.
Ooh, Emmitt Smith. I like that. Okay.
That would be a good choice.
Okay, so like I said, that'll be under the running back category, but I appreciate you telling me. Mooch, you've already given me two. Tony, who would be, it doesn't matter where, who would be on your Mount Rushmore? This is a tease right now.
Walter Payton.
Oh, sweetness, right?
Wow. Yeah.
I like it. I have a sympathetic favorite of Danny White, but he would not be in my Mount Rushmore. I just thought he was cool as a quarterback and as a punter. And that was neat with the Dallas Cowboys. I will have to give the football one a little bit more. But look, in baseball, my Mount Rushmore of believe it or not, Ted Williams would be on my Mount Rushmore. That's
Agreed.
just a tease.
Agreed.
Yep,
Agreed.
I agree too.
Agreed.
Ted Williams, even though he was with Boston, it don't matter. That guy had an incredible idea of the strike zone. That's why, remember we were talking about this a few weeks ago about, could you imagine if, I gave the tease out a little while ago. Rod Carew would be on my Mount Rushmore. Oh, God, yes. He would. Oh, Mooch, what the hell's the matter with you? Okay, he's back.
I'm back.
What? Oh, God again. For the love of God, dude.
I think he's doing it deliberately, you know.
Okay, hold on. He's not back yet. I'm keeping him. Dude, hold it together there, lad. Stop playing with your phone. Here we go. He's back now.
Trying.
What the hell are you doing, brother?
Yeah, whatever her name
I'm
is.
happy for you, dude. If you're keeping yourself preoccupied, good for you,
Yeah,
man.
whatever her name is, leave her alone and just concentrate on the screen, please. Thank you very much. Very much obliged. Tony's got his squirrels. Roger's got his cats. I have no idea what Moots has got, but leave it alone. Step away from it.
That is funny. Tony's got his squirrels. I've got my pussies. I gotta know what you have. And Anime Girl, she has hers behind her.
That's me. I can play with mine all day and nothing happens.
Okay, you gave us two. Oh,
And he's got it
son of a... All right, hold on. He's
God
coming back.
almighty.
There we go. Oh, for the love of God. I bring him back and he's gone again. Dude, you know what? You're giving me visions. Okay, you're back. What the?
Try that.
What do you mean try
Are you
Well,
back from this time?
I disconnected it. I had it on a charger. Maybe that'll help.
That might be it. We'll see. Anyway, it's all good. So, folks, we've got about 20 minutes or so left in the program for today. We got some good stuff. I have to tell you that Anime Girl sent us an image in the Sports Talk chat. Have you guys seen this?
Mm-mm.
It's the Spam Dog. They're introducing the Spam Dog.
Gross.
The Spam Dog unleashed nationwide, a crave-inducing reimagination of the classic hot dog that brings iconic Spam brand flavor to a bold new format. Wow. The Spam Dog.
I don't like
I was,
spam.
I was never a lover of spam when it came out the can. I would put it in a dog. I'm afraid, as far as I'm concerned, it can take a walk.
Wow. That's funny. My mother did prepare spam from time to time, but she would cook it, and they would probably be like, instead of bacon or sausage thing.
Mother used to dip it in batter and do spam fritters.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. He's talking.
No, he's back again.
He's
Oh.
man, he loves
Get
the squirrels.
away from the squirrels, Philly
I'm still here.
Special.
I'm still here.
No, I know you are, Mooch, but we're looking at the image. Philly
Oh.
Special is flirting with the squirrels right now.
Got it.
Yeah, look. Come here.
Come here. I've got some
I got
candy
you
for
now.
you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mooch
damn it,
is
we
gone.
all Philly, I know that was dirty of me, but did you hear? Hey, come here. I got some candy for you.
Yeah, I got a surprise for you.
No, do you know what? It's beautiful what you do, Tony. I, in the last month and a half, put in a hummingbird feeder. Okay, Mooch is back.
Yes.
I have a hummingbird feeder that we have, and I'm going to get the more of the nectar. They sell it in large quantities. But I was over at that hobby store, not Hobby Lobby, but the other one, Marshall's. No,
Michael's.
Michael's. Thank you. Ugh, damn, with all the Michaels in my life, you'd think I wouldn't remember. But I guess that's why I didn't remember. So they have an arts and crafts store, Michael's. They have the little houses for birds and stuff. So I purchased one, and I put it hanging in our patio. I'm like, dude, that's like putting a safe house in the middle of a hot zombie zone because of my cats.
You don't want to be hanging it up either. You want to be fixing it steady because if it moves, the birds won't use it.
Oh, okay. They won't. Well, it's hanging off a little hook right now.
Yeah, no,
So,
birds, when they go into something like a nest box, if it moves, they go because they don't want it moving. They want it steady.
all right. Well, I'll have to check that out. But I did get them a little bird house, and but I love the fact that the hummingbirds are here. Then my daughter tells me, "Oh yeah, hummingbirds are territorial." Yeah.
So are robins.
So do
They
I?
are vicious little buggers, robins, when they get
I'm
going.
just curious. Do we have the Toluca gang, or do we have the Laverne gang? I'm just curious when it comes to the hummingbirds. But we have them. I walked outside this morning, and the birds are making their presence known. They're squealing and chirping, and I'm like, well, what's going on? Are they pissy? Is an earthquake about to happen? Well, I found a bird on the porch. Its head missing.
Oh,
my
man.
cats. So that's why the birds are chirping, and they're like doing strafing runs on them. I'm like, they didn't eat it. They pulled the head off. My birds are.
Believe it or not,
My cats are bird.
Cats can pull birds out of the air if the cat can
Yes.
work out what height they're at, and the cat knows it'll down. I've
That's
seen
a
them do
warning.
it.
That's a warning sign for all other birds out there to beware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the patio, man, because I was like, oh my God, am I getting the whiff of a dead animal? And sure enough, I did. It's like, oh man, the bird's head is missing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's the cat's way of saying, get off my turf.
Really?
Yeah, this is my turf. Get off.
Well, I hear them squeaking and chirping, and they'll I love my cats because they're predators. And I've had other cats that the birds are strafing them. They're attacking them because they've killed a family member. But when I go out, my cats run to me because they know I'm covered because the birds won't come near me. Although, now that I remember, I was in my car yesterday and a bird came up to the window and he sat on the mirror looking at me. I think he was trying to tell me, hey, your bastard pussies took out my mate.
Probably.
We lost Mooch again.
Yeah, he's cuddled it too close again, you know. Kissing
Okay.
the phone.
He's coming back.
He's kissing the phone. If he stops kissing the phone, it won't go off.
Are you to take a phrase from the South, are you fornicating with that little instrument of yours?
No,
Y'all doing stuff you ain't supposed to be doing with that damn phone. That's what keeps going off.
I have an iPhone 10. That's the problem.
iPhone. Do iPhone 10 still work these days? I thought there was something like 26, 27 now.
A year ago,
iPhone 10.
I had the iPhone 8 Plus, and I moved up to the 16 Plus. Oh, no, Pro Max, sorry. The narcissist.
Are you bragging or complaining?
I'm bragging. The narcissist in me. Yes. Yeah, my life's a little easier because I have the 16 Plus.
And you're the lucky one.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yes. Hey, there's my phone. Cool, isn't it? See, that's my phone. That's what you call a real cool phone. That got my favorite anime girl on there.
You have a Nokia? You have
Yeah.
a phone. You have a phonosaurus.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
I'm right. It works. It does what I need it to do. I.e., you phone me, I talk. If we can't talk, I text.
See, 30
That's
years
it.
ago, Anime Girl said, I'm not buying another phone until the Cowboys win another Super Bowl.
Hey, Dodo boy, go strike a light, eh?
That's why I look so old.
There is nothing. Hey, it works. As long as it works, who gives a damn what it looks like? It does what I want it to do.
So how many keys do you have to press to say yes? It's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Well, no, I mean, you know, it's got
1, 2,
predictive
3, 4.
text on there. I just don't use it because, you know, you put in a word and predictive text normally changes it to something else. You know.
You have predictive text on that phone?
Yes.
Yeah, well, of course. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how you spell yes, right?
Just because you're an anemic fucking Malteser, don't start, okay? Move on.
When the insults start flying, we're done with the program. I can tell. We have nothing better to do than just
We had enough of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Game over.
Oh,
The
my
Colonials, as far as I'm concerned, the Colonials have just done the revolution again, and I've, you know.
God, this is great. So, Mooch, now you
Yes.
know, buddy. I will send you the link because I know you're not on Facebook or anything, but I do post it at the very beginning of the program, so you can copy it. But if you want to join us on Sports Talk now, you're more than welcome. I'm
As
going
long
to
as
get
you put up
better
with the
headsets.
madness.
Yeah, I'm going to get better headsets. So when you are in studio, yeah, I'm sure you're going to be here at 6 a.m.
No, you know what? I'll attempt. I'll try to be there at 6. I will.
Then make the big dog show up as well, and then we can do what we go. You go, girl. Hey, Gridiron Girl. See, now, having two Dodger fans, Gridiron Girl, you guys should get together and have a Dodger report to talk about the Dodgers. And we can talk about the Dodgers more if you'd like. I have no problem. If this network went New York Mets without me knowing, shit, I'd rather talk Dodgers any day of the week than Mets. Yeah, that's right, Tony. I would. I have no problem with that.
Well, you can't say that they don't have a lot of gossip to talk about. I'll tell you that. Every time
Oh my
I listen,
God. As the world turns, baby.
yeah.
Just don't talk about the Boston Celtics. Whatever you do, talk
Yeah.
about Boston
Hey,
Celtics.
Tony, how many squirrels are within eyesight right now?
4.
4. Okay. So what did you throw out at them right now?
Unsalted peanuts.
Unsalted peanuts. Okay. Without being stupid on my behalf, salted will harm them, right?
Yeah, they don't need all that salt in their diet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We have squirrels too, and my wife puts them out carrots and celery. They like that.
Nice.
And if you can julienne it, that's even better because you'll see them. They love that.
What does that mean, guys? Julienne it.
That means like toothpick size.
Oh, I actually, when you said toothpicks, I envisioned a dinner setting with the stuff with toothpicks. I'm like, wow, that's a little bourgeois, bougie.
No, you just julienne your vegetables.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, you're right. Tony and Anime Girl, I always talk about the people in my life and everything. And a lot of my classmates went to school, got themselves college degrees and stuff, and they worked for a living. They were workaday Joes. And Mooch were you more of a chef or a bartender, Mooch?
Both, but I really like bartending. Bartending to me was very, very awesome because you got to meet different people all the time, got to speak to people. Everybody wants to tell you their problems when you're a bartender.
Yeah, I can relate to that. I did bartending when I was in the army.
And since I had not become a Catholic priest like I wanted to, it was the best next thing next to hearing somebody's confession. See?
Oh, well, being a tax preparer, I hear their confessions as well. Isn't that funny, Mooch?
That's correct.
Yeah, that is funny. I still get them. That is funny.
Yeah.
I had a young lady that asked me, "Are you still a priest?" As she's sitting here in front of me, I'm like, "Yeah, why do you want to confess and then make up for it?" She missed it when I said, "Oh, why? Did you want to confess and do penance?"
I can't give you a resolution, but I can give you something else, right?
Hey, let's do that.
We lost him.
God struck him down.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay, here, Tony, check it out. Okay, bring him back. Mooch,
here
you
I
see this on screen? I've reached the stage in my life where there's nobody left in my circle but top-notch weirdos, and honestly, the company is so good. That's funny. I like that one. That's good. All right, all kidding aside, guys. We are nearing the end. I think we're just going to go ahead and call it at this point. This was fun. I want to thank everyone for joining us. Tony, are you on the road next week, or are you going to be here as well?
I should be here.
Oh, that's cool. I do appreciate it. Anime Girl, you'll be available as well?
I should be, unless something untoward suddenly arises. There should be no reason for me not to be here. But she's gone again.
Yep.
Holy no.
Yeah,
somebody plug that guy into the electric and stop him pressing freaking buttons because he's doing my head in. On, off. He's like a pair of windscreen wipers.
What the hell are you doing?
I gotta get a new phone. That's all.
Okay, if you're going to be joining us, yes, there would, because this is quaint and cool because you're new. But by the 3rd or 4th episode, we're going to be talking so much shit about you. You see, Tony's like, 3rd episode? And more like next week.
Yeah, you only get one chance around here, and after that, first thing about sports talk, Mooch. If we don't like you, we don't talk to you.
Oh my
God! If we're insulting you, you're in under the table. No problem.
There you go.
That's the go-go boy underneath me here. He knows.
Yeah, well, after a little while, I finally took shots at Jorge, right?
Yeah.
After a few weeks, I'm like, dude, stop with the, whatever. And I figure people are just gonna get all butthurt. And I don't mean to do that, but I've known Peter forever, so he can go to hell.
Yep.
I don't know if the big dog flinches now when I say Peter, because Big Dog's like,
who's that guy?
Peter.
Yeah, which Peter are we talking about here?
Yeah, that's why.
He knows about 5 Peters.
Unfortunately, actually, there are a lot of.
You mean 5 Peters, 6 Michaels? And only one Roger. That says it all, doesn't it?
I have one client. His name is Roger, and I refer to him as Tocayo. He's Filipino, and he loves that. He never calls me by name either. He picks up the phone. He's like, Tocayo! He really got a kick out of that name. And that's how we refer to him. So I wrote it on his worksheet one time accidentally, Tocayo. And then my office manager's like, will you stop screwing around and complete these worksheets? I'm like, well, it's his name is Tocayo. Nobody has a name Tocayo. Like, well, yeah, they're one and the same. Oh, the dickhead's name is Roger? That's what she told me. She was so unhappy with me that she said, oh, the dickhead's name is also Roger. That was not directed at him. That was directed at me. I loved it when she said, oh, so the dickhead has the same name. Wow. She didn't know anything about him. And I was like, all right, you're funny. Yeah, I'm not talking to you for a while.
Well, have a good day, guys. It was really nice speaking to everybody.
Peter, thank you for joining
More
us.
than welcome, Mooch. Just stop pressing buttons, please.
I know.
Is that going to be your call sign? Is it going to be Mooch?
I guess.
We could come up with one. It'll take us a few weeks, but it'll happen, dude.
Oh my gosh, I can only imagine.
Speedy, we love him. He has because he was for the longest time never had a nickname, and we finally came up with
is Speedy Tortuga, right?
Tortuga. Well, they called him like Turtle, right? Because he was slow. And when I heard them call him Turtle, I was like, Tortuga. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got friends with nicknames like that, like the Camarón and Sapo, and yeah.
Well, the Philly special. I mean, that's his posh name. I just call him the Dodo because the full supports the eagle. So as far as I'm concerned, it's just a bunch of dodos. That's how he got his nickname.
But you know what? When he joined us, I asked him, come up with the name, or you will get one, dude. He came up with that name quicker than you can say. Your license and ID. Don't just kidding. Just kidding. All right, guys. This was great. This was fun. I appreciate it. Guys, again, I do apologize for getting on the emotional side, but I thank everyone for your understanding and patience. And I appreciate your comments. And it's really cool. We missed the big dog because he had to go run an errand right now. Matt wasn't able to return, but Lethal, thank you for returning as well. Gridiron Girl for also being on the program. We actually had quite a few people on today. Mm-hmm. Mooch, now your debut here on Sports Talk with the Guys. Folks, it looks like we're going to be doing a rewatch for the Ark starting tomorrow. And that's going to be exciting. That'll be fun to do. We're going to be doing seasons 1 and 2 episodes, I guess, a week, because the Ark returns on or about July 20 something. So
that could be kind of emotional as well if you think about it.
Yeah.
Because the biggest fan around ain't around. She's not here no more.
We'll see how that goes. Yes, we do miss you, Liz. We genuinely do miss you. And if you are able to hear us and you are able to understand, we miss you, Liz. You were a significant part of this family. We hope you are well, and we hope you are resting. And if you are, will you send us a message? Help us out here just a little bit. I mean, we were never that mean to you. We loved you. We do still.
Hey, look, you've just got rid of one spectral guest. Do you particularly want to have another, especially if it's that particular person? You know what she said. If she came to blooming haunt you, you would regret it.
Son of a bitch, that's right. Okay, guys, we gotta go. All
right. See you later, everybody.
We'll see you guys. Appreciate it. We'll see you guys on the other side. Hasta.
Bye.